solution they called.
I just realized my mic was muted for the entirity of the stream up to this point.
And I went out
Well,
for my first
nobody's
practice
even in the
session,
stream,
and I followed
so.
a guy named David Pearson.
How's everybody doing tonight?
The tires would leave tracks in that bear grease, so I just followed David Pearson's tire tracks, and that's how I learned how to drive this racetrack.
You're smarter than you look, then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, goodness. We're going to keep the fun going as we get close to the green flag here. Let's go downstairs and check in with Josh Sims.
Yeah, we keep the throwback weekend going with Matty D, and what an amazing throwback scheme you got.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
So cool, man. It brings me back to my childhood watching the old Silver Bullet. Very cool that Coors Light allowed us to run this scheme that obviously is representing Sterling Marlin back in the day. I remember that number 40 car getting a lot of poles and running really good. So having Rackley Roofing and this throwback scheme is so cool and so many awesome memories. And qualified 8th, so solid start to it. I don't think we have lightning speed, but, you know, solid start.
Yeah, you got some speed, and I know things were a little down for you after the last race, but you got the smile on your face. You're looking positive. You're looking at the bright side of things with the sun coming out now.
Yes, thank goodness. The weather's cooperating, so it's awesome, man. The Lord's provided us with a good night.
What's up, Winval? How you doing tonight?
But goodness, Bristol was something else having me and another truck, the 22 connected and stuff.
You ready for some racing?
We've had some really, really awful circumstances, but tonight's the time to turn it around. I was a little grumpy for a couple days, decided, hey, I can't throw a pity party. It's time to get back at it, and tonight at Darlington's a good time to turn it around.
That's it. We all go through tough times, but you always got to look at the bright side of things. Thanks, Matty D.
Oh, this sport doesn't allow many pity parties. How about that shirt you're wearing, Josh?
Yeah, I didn't want to miss out. I mean, I love the shirt. A legend, and you guys look great up in the booth, so I wanted to be part of the party. I didn't get to do this last year, so how do I look? How am I wearing this?
You're sporting the Stefanik shirt? Is that?
Yeah,
I'm trying to catch on our little monitor up here. I like it. I like it. Getting close to going green at Darlington. Stay with us. Camping World Truck Series.
So
You may be going out soon.
Manager, but hiring is hard. Well,
Where are you going?
Tons of great people. So let's find the right one.
Where is he
Like
going,
someone to run the
Sheena?
desk. What else? Stock supplies.
Sheena.
Oh, of course. Oh, I love this one.
And thrive in a fast-paced environment.
Woo! You need one person who does all the
Woo!
Great. Here are 9 to get you started. So you can find the right people and hire the right people.
eBay Motors has parts for new cars, new parts for old cars, and new parts for cars about as old as I am. eBay Motors has over 122 million parts. That's insane. Get all the right parts at the right prices. Let's ride.
Joint pain was keeping
Are
me
you
from
tired,
the
Sam?
moments I treasure most.
A little bit, but not
Anymore.
too tired.
You give me these special moments back. It's the powerful relief my joints need.
Blue Emu. It works fast and you won't stink.
I love how we embrace the men and women of the military that are with us today and how we honor and respect those ones that have passed.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
This is a big event. This is a crown jewel that has tradition and history that surrounds it, and you feel that electricity.
I'm ready for some racing though. We had a little bit of rain in the forecast. It's looks like it's passed through. We're gonna go green here soon. And I looked at the radar. It doesn't look like there's any rain, coming. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Your Xbox is back. That's good. What's up, RJ? How you doing? What the fuck was that sound you just made?
Order showtime on
What the fuck? Are you okay? It looks like you're... Hey,
See what you're
you
missing
alright?
on Verizon Fios premium channels.
You good?
The legends.
You're wagging your tail,
Political
so you're
scandal.
probably fine.
Unstoppable strength.
You're a good girl.
A wanted outlaw.
Winval, there's been a terrible weather in the area.
See it all on HBO Max.
Yeah, you guys aren't too far from South Carolina, so... Well, actually, no, you kind of are.
Live and on demand at home and on the go with Fios TV mobile app. Order
Jace LA got DNQ
860.
from Qualify.
Back at Darlington.
He got DNQ'd? You mean, like, meaning he's not racing this weekend?
Ben Rhodes, the
I think I would have heard about that.
and the winner most recently on the dirt at Bristol, and it's impressive you look at the list of tracks Rhodes has won, and very versatile.
Yeah, really hasn't really missed anything. Maybe a short paved track, maybe a Martinsville.
No Chase this
or
weekend?
something like that. Otherwise, he has.
You're
every
kidding,
single
right?
base covered, and he's not only is he winning races, but he's running competitive, leading laps. He's led the.
You're kidding.
most laps he's
I know
ever
you're
led
kidding,
in a season
'cause
through 6
there's-
races,
you're
though.
kidding.
The other seasons were full seasons.
Yeah, just top 5 after top 5. This team really does that. But what I love about Ben Rhodes is his maturity. 25 years old, he's a champion. He's almost like the spokesperson for that garage down there. And he's taken the role of champion very seriously. He gets behind the wheel of his truck, and he's crazy. He's fast. The job he did at Bristol was beautiful.
Oh no, he was disqualified from the Xfinity race. He was going to be running the Xfinity race, but now he's not. So
that he's a veteran at the age of 25, but that's exactly what he is. And I talked earlier. I think he's one of the guys that's going to come through this field tonight and have a chance to win.
Yeah, even for Ben, he said, it's hard to believe they're asking me to run the rookie meetings. He said it doesn't seem like that long ago. I was the guy, the rookie. Now he's the guy in the series. Let's go back downstairs to Josh.
Yeah, with Carson Hocevar, who's just getting introduced to the crowd before the race, with the sweet throwback paint scheme for Hocevar today, and the hat, of course, so break all this down for me.
what, you didn't? No, yeah, Winval confused the hell out of me for a second. I thought he was disqualified from the Cup race. Chase Elliott was supposed to run the Xfinity race tomorrow, but since qualifying got rained out, the field was set by points, meaning that Chase Elliott was not able to, get a qualifying lap, and now he's not going to be able to race tomorrow, which is unfortunate, but, yeah.
So hopefully we win, and he has to get a 42 tattoo.
Carson Hocevar is your favorite driver?
Go back now, but we were really close last week, and hopefully we're one spot better, and maybe Travis will let me do the tattoo. I'm not much of an artist, but it sure as hell has got to be a good story, right?
A tattoo is on the line for Hocevar and Travis. How about that? What do you got, Jamie?
John Hunter Nemechek and his baby girl Aspen, all the way up here at the front of the field. You were lights out in practice and qualifying. What do you think for tonight? As good as last year, maybe?
Yeah, I definitely think so. We actually went back to the drawing board and tried to improve from what we had last year. So I'm looking forward to tonight. We had a really fast Mobil 1 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro in practice. Felt like our long run speed was pretty good. Definitely had a lap there qualifying as well. So excited to see what we have. Racetrack's going to be changed a little bit here. I thought that the Xfinity cars actually laid down quite a bit of rubber during practice, and now with the rain, it looks like that's going to change. So just have to stay on top of adjustments and be there at the end when it counts.
All right, I think she wants to say, John Hunter Nemechek, you need to win the race tonight. We're going racing from Darlington. It's throwback weekend. More after this.
You think John Hunter Nemechek wins tonight? Tom Bodine back in the race?
Stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis.
I think I would have heard about that too. You're fucking with me. Yeah, you're fucking with me. He's not in the race. I'm looking down the whole fucking. Trucks just feel right for Friday. I know, right? Like that's how I want to spend my Friday nights. See, other people, they want to spend their Friday nights like fucking partying or some shit. I want to spend it watching the trucks. The fucking NASCAR Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series.
Heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines.
I thought it was called the Camping World Truck Series again. I thought they changed it back. But apparently this logo says otherwise. Didn't they literally change it to the Camping World Truck Series again? They've had like 5 different names for it.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save on Rinvoq.
Making the choice to go back to work is a big decision. But this time, I have my
it is called the Camping World Truck Series again. You can't fool me. You can't fool me.
Meet us at the bottom of the trail. Oh man.
What's up, Jaden?
Open up. The redesigned Chevy Silverado with a sophisticated high-tech interior. It's easy to forget it's a truck.
Thanks.
Nice truck. It was. Find new style. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
It feels like we're in a time loop. Because we get White Hot Ranch nacho fries every day? Yeah. Same dip, different day.
Spice up every bite with the new White Hot Ranch Nacho Fries at Taco
Imagine
Bell.
Todd Bodine wins. Well, that can't happen since he's not in the race, so... Oh, wait, he is in the race. I'm stupid. He's right there.
To help you get a great night's sleep and wake feeling
There he
refreshed.
is.
Live bountifully.
There he
Nature's
is.
Bounty.
I'm silly. I'm
For those who
silly.
love peanut butter
I'm silly.
and those who want to get married to peanut
I
butter.
want to fuck peanut butter,
I
dude.
now pronounce
I
you
want to stick my dick in a jar of peanut butter.
so much peanut butter.
There's actually a guy who did that.
Welcome back to Darlington Raceway. It's turned into a beautiful Friday evening. The sun is out. Skies are clearing, 72 degrees. After a brief rain shower, it is dry and
Hey, yo.
ready to go racing at Darlington. The track too tough to tame. NASCAR's been racing here since 1950. This will be just the 10th.
Holy shit, Lightning, you're
Series
kidding,
race.
right?
And a couple of former winners.
Everyone's
in
fucking
the
with me
field.
tonight.
Ben Rhodes, Todd
There was no lightning.
Continuing his pursuit of 800 NASCAR starts in the field for the second time this season as well. So thankful that we're seeing beautiful blue skies after a couple of rain showers, and we're just about ready to go.
Oh, nowhere I was like, God damn it, it's going to be another 30 minutes.
Good early, but I think we're going to get this thing rolling.
Yeah, all those drivers down in the garage area, we're just ready to go here. And anytime you get a blink in the system, you know, 10 minutes ago, they're supposed to be in the trucks or whatever. So that cause for concern, but we're about ready to go here, so it's going to be great.
And it's going to be out of control, Vince. These truckers are wild and crazy. You never
I'm
know
just
what's
too
gonna happen
tired.
until the
I'm
checkers
not
flag
that
falls. It's gonna be
tired.
lot of
I'm
fun
a
to
little
watch you guys.
tired, but not
Well,
that
we're
tired.
glad that,
I can't sleep
they're
without
lined
weed
up, getting ready
anyway,
for
so...
pre-race ceremonies, then they'll get in the trucks and we'll get this party started. But right now, let's go trackside for pre-race ceremonies here at Darlington.
Race fans, at this time we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as the Silver Bluff High School Navy Junior ROTC Color Guard presents our nation's colors. And here to offer tonight's invocation, please welcome Motor Racing Outreach Chaplain Nick Terry.
Let's pray together. Lord God, you are so good to us. And God, we are grateful for this day which you have blessed us with. God, for the opportunity for each of us to be here to enjoy racing tonight. God, we thank you for the clear skies and the sunshine. We thank you for the freedom that we have, God, for those who protect it. And so, Lord, we invite you to be here with us tonight. God, we ask for your peace, your presence, and most of all, God, for your hand of protection and your blessing of safety. In Christ's name, amen.
And here to perform our national anthem, please welcome from the United States Air Force Band, Senior Master Sergeant Joseph Halton.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. When the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, if that doesn't get you ready, nothing will. We're just about ready to go. We're back weekend.
You're just... Hi, Austin. I'm thankful for the rain moving away. That baby don't care about praying. She's too young, yeah. No babies care. America! Smoke this shit out for America. What's up, Boston? How you doing tonight? Everybody drop a like on the stream because I said so, and I'm the one in charge here. I'm just kidding. WinVal's in charge. Actually, no, Jaden's in charge. You know there will be no NASCAR game till mid-2023? Yeah, I'm glad, honestly, because I'd rather them, maybe wait a little bit and work on it, and instead of, rushing it and then making a shit fucking game.
It's the Net on Tools 200, presented by Blue Emu. 36 trucks qualified earlier today.
So, I think we only had, like, a little bit of a delay. Like, the green flag was pretty much supposed to be coming out right now. So, we only have a tiny bit of a delay, but not even enough to matter.
But so is Grant Enfinger. He's finished near the front in every Darlington start. Tonight, he hopes to be better yet and snag his first Darlington win. What about taming the lady in black for your first career win? Ty Majeski has that goal tonight. The Thor Sport driver continues to show speed.
And maybe Sam's right. I think it's just, I've said this about GTA 6 before. Like, I want them to make GTA 6, but here's my idea of GTA 6. I want GTA 6 to be an open world of the entire map of the United States that's so detailed that you could actually drive to your house. That's what I want out of GTA 6. And I've said, if you have to wait 15 years to fucking make that game, do it. But just make it really fucking good.
Phil Parsons, I'm Vince Welch, and I'll tell you what, Phil, it's tough. That's why they call it the track too tough to tame. I can't imagine being some of these young
Motorsports Games is making fake reviews, and during their Q&A vid, they avoided all the questions about, will y'all make a better game and actually listen to the users? Of course they did.
And Richard Petty race for the win here. Race for the
The Sterling Marlin truck, yeah, I love it. What's up, Kurt Manafee? How you doing?
And then I got to come here to race myself. I said, I still don't know how they did that.
But in a solo lobby, yeah, of course. Don't go to your house in an online lobby.
Lady in black, too tough to tame. It's got a lot of adjectives and a lot of things it's called.
I think it'd be even cooler if you can go inside your house and they somehow just know what your house looks like from the inside. It's like I walk into my room and it's exactly like how my room actually is.
Even if you're on the front row, just remember a year ago here, we had a late restart. Corey Hine, John Hunter Nemechek, front row, races in control for Cowbush Motorsports.
Oh,
right?
well,
Not so fast.
I think you're right. I think you're right, Winval.
Help each other. All the time. It doesn't always work out that way. Big crash late in the race, and that's the front row. Expect to see some of the same things here tonight.
We could see the people. That'd be even weirder.
That's why those restarts are so thrilling and so exciting, is because people try to push and get runs and shove each other in order to be able to get to where they're going. That's the best time to pass them, when they're all stacked up. And these teams know that. As we look at the playoff leaderboard here, a couple of guys right there on the cut line. Matt Crafton, Grant Enfinger, they need big nights tonight.
Some sort of bot, yeah. I've seen that username in here before, and I know that they're a bot. I usually just wait for WinVal to get them, because I know that WinVal remembers who all the bots are.
I don't think so, because he's on a bit of a roll. 3 top 10 finishes, no top 5s, but 3 top 10 finishes in a row coming into this. Again, he made a statement by going out and qualifying third here. He's been so good here too, Vince. 3 races here, top 6 finishes.
Can you do a BBR live stream, Backstretch Battles? I thought about it. The thing about Backstretch Battles is that it is a fun game, but I only played it because I didn't have a PlayStation, and I couldn't play any actual good NASCAR games. Now that I can, it's like, why would I play that shit game,
The dominant favorite after practice and qualifying, John Hunter Nemechek. He's going to be the guy you're going to have to beat tonight. But remember, we saw just last year, late in the race, he gets taken out.
You have a GT7, what about you? I have none.
Should have won both races last year. Here, he didn't win either one of them.
We went 9 years without racing here. We came back here in 2020, and we all talked back.
I would do a Backstretch Battles live stream though. Just to bring me back to the days, even though that was only a few months ago. But I played the hell out of that game, and I enjoyed it. So I haven't played it since.
Staying out late in the race, so it's not just an experienced kind of guy that can get to victory lane with some of these young guys can.
And not just a challenging track tonight, but it begins an 8-week stretch that is, I mean, what these teams are facing over the course of the next couple of months is daunting.
And then the first 4 of the 8 are all on tracks basically the same. So you're gonna have to watch your P's and Q's, take care of your truck, your equipment, so you can get to each race with something you can win with.
Well, we're getting ready to go for race number 7 of the season right here at Darlington, and we'll get that command right now.
The most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Executive Vice President, Dead on Tools, Tony Rinaldo.
NASCAR Nation! Welcome to the historic, jaw-dropping, tooth-tough-to-tame Darlington Raceway for the Dead on Tools 200. On behalf of NASCAR, Dead on Tools, and HBN Sports, we want to say to all mothers, Happy Mother's Day! Enjoy the throwback weekend! Now everyone tracks
Fuck Mother's Day, bro.
Watching on TV, say those famous words with me. Drivers, start your engines!
Tornado warning? Oh god. Remember tuning into the stream in which you tried to make the biggest car crash possible in GTA? I think I've done that a few times. Yeah, Mother's Day is this weekend. Fuck Mother's Day, dude. Fuck that shit. This man is pumped up. Yeah, he is.
He said it was a huge learning experience, and now that he's back in the Truck Series, he's ready to focus here at Darlington, and he's ready.
Play NASCAR 04 on Roblox. It's a good NASCAR game. I have. I used a big ass propane truck. Yeah.
He's just scratching the surface of what he is capable of. Well, he's going to have his work cut out for him at a track he loves, Darlington, because he's starting 28th, so he's going to have to work his way up through the field if he wants another win this season, JV.
Well, Ben Rhodes has been the hottest driver on the circuit this year. He has 5 top 5 finishes in 6 races, and that includes 1 win just 2 weeks ago at Bristol. Now he comes to a place with a win, and he told me the key to success around here to get a 2nd straight win, go 80%, stay on the bottom, don't push too much.
So the other day I made a video. It was me reacting to a Red Sox game. It was like the full Red Sox game, and then obviously I edited up. But I realized that my face cam is actually in the same spot that it is, and that's where the scoreboard is on the Nesson broadcast. So I scrapped the video, and I'll do it again with another game. I think that'd be a fun thing to do, like a reaction video to a live game. Like, people don't do that. But MLB will probably take the video down because they are pussies. This is the Truck Series, yeah. The storm might be bad. Wind out, you go fuck yourself. Speaking of that, they're playing right now. I need to put the scoreboard up.
Now we get to spend it our way.
But we worry if we have enough to last.
For retirement planning, investment advice, and more, look for a CFP professional. CFP professionals can help you craft a complete.
Hey, not as bad as the Reds. We're not as bad as the Reds, so.
Find your CFP professional at letsmakeaplan.org.
Our Confident Forever plan is possible with a CFP professional.
Park Desert, Park Mountain, Park River. Albuquerque offers outdoor exhilaration you can't find anywhere else. Spend the perfect day hiking, biking, or even hot air ballooning, all within minutes of a vibrant city. Whether you're exploring hundreds of miles of trails or
I'm kind of terrified to ride a hot air balloon, but I also want to.
Start planning your
Apparently, it's like scary easy to ride a hot air balloon.
The most talented home cooks return.
There's someone from every season.
This is MasterChef Back to Win.
Don't miss the season premiere Wednesday, May 25th on Fox.
Make Austin mod. Honestly, Austin doesn't join the streams enough to,
Want to get back to going your speed.
Oh, so this link works.
Steering
Alright, yeah. No offense to you, Austin.
We're helping you get
But you gotta join the streams more often to be a moderator.
Soon, you'll get back to skipping the counter.
Yeah,
Without
post your
missing
link real quick.
Back to choosing any car in the aisle. Back to being the boss of you. Go national. Go like a pro.
At Domino's, you can get more than just your favorite pizza. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and yes, medium 2-topping pizzas as well.
All right.
Carry out any 2 or more mix and match items for $5.99 each, or get them delivered for $6.99 each.
It's bacon! Smoky bacon. Meaty bacon.
Oh, I've seen this. But I want to actually watch how it happened.
And try new bacon pizza flavors.
Welcome back, Camping World Truck Series Racing from Darlington. Great to have you with us here on FS1 tonight. Trucks are rolling for the pace laps at this very unique facility.
It's our Camping World track description, and there's a lot of campers here, so Camping World's in the right spot. 1.366 miles, turns 1 and 2, banked at 25 degrees, 3 and 4, 23. All those numbers, they don't do it justice. You can't write down what this track is all about. It's just the fact that they're going to run 1 inch from that concrete wall most all night long.
Yeah, let's take a look at our race analysis. You see this race is 147 laps, a little bit over 200 miles. Each of the first 2 stages are 45 laps long. Our final stage, 57 laps. You see our pit window somewhere around 54 to 58 laps. Sheldon Reed won both these races last year, but these guys are going to want tires well before 54 to 58 laps.
And they've got 6 sets, 1 on the truck and 5 sitting. That's enough tires for some strategy to become a part of this thing tonight.
Our dead-on tools starting lineup. John Hunter Nemechek and Ty Majeski are in front row in qualifying earlier today, and Nemechek was very fast in practice on the longer run and also on the short qualifying stint. He was impressive.
Let's see if we can catch a word with our buddy Stuart Priest. He's starting back in the 23rd position. Hey, Stuart, it's Waltrip and the guys in the Fox booth. You copy?
Yeah, I got you, Mikey.
I've been trying to explain all day how tough this place is, how crazy this place is. You got to come to pit road. I don't want to mess you up. Tom Bodine messed up when I talked to him. So maybe let you do pit road and we'll talk in a minute, or can you multitask?
I might be able to multitask here. You can hear me call my license. 5, 3, 2, 1.
It's just funny to see how it all actually happened.
Fill his way through this. Looking at his red, there's no penalty. Starts back at 23rd. Everything we can get.
Flash 2.
Yeah, that's good information. He's seeing how many lights he can make flash and how he's able to take advantage of every inch of this pit road to be as fast as he can on and off. So when his team cuts a 14, 12-second pit stop, he does his job on pit road.
My stream just cut out for a second, but it's back. So that's good.
He was running in each one of the sections on pit road.
All right, Stuart, I laid out so you can talk all them lights flashing and things. So you got that squared away. Tell us about what's the toughest thing about this track.
Well, for us, it was qualifying. Sent it a little hard into 3, and it loaded up on the splitter. Got tight. Scrubbed the fence. So not start where we want to. But it's all of it. To manage the tires. It's racing around the other guys. Obviously, to start here, we're going to be in the trum in the back and keeping our nose clean.
Well, that's a beautiful looking Halmar number 52. Congratulations on that celebratory paint scheme, and have fun tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Really honored to carry Jumpin' Jack's 93 dirt modified colors for all his fans, all our dirt modified fans in the Northeast. We appreciate all the support that we've got for this.
It seems like every single time you're in the stream, RJ, you're just talking about some crazy storm that's going by your house. Nah, not every time, but there was one time where you did that. You were like, my basement is flooding! I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm just sitting here watching the race. I can't even help.
Already this season, but he told me it was this truck race that has had him nervous all week long. He said he's thought about it so much because he doesn't do it all the time. He wants to get back to victory lane at Darlington. Something he's never done here is race a truck. Keep your eye on the 41. Josh?
And Jamie, speaking of getting back to victory lane, that's exactly what Corey Heim wants to do, because the last time we saw him in a truck, he was taking the checkered flag in a win at Atlanta, his first one of his Truck Series career. And this is a guy who is very confident heading into this race, and he's been going to all the races, even when he wasn't in the truck, just learning from the 51 team, being on the spotter stand, learning and understanding all the lingo, and has it very confident. Now, here's the thing, though. He said the pressure is on because the last time out, he won. So now everyone's looking at him to see what he's going to do next. So he's looking for win number 2.
Wouldn't count him out, that's for sure. Onboard cams?
Yeah, we're going to ride along with Chandler Smith. He's going to ride our visor cam in his Safe Life Toyota, starting all the way back in 28th position because he had trouble qualifying. It's going to be fun to watch this young man go forward.
He's starting in the scrub too, or scrum. Is that what Stuart called it?
Yes.
Well, let's hop up to where there's no scrub. We're on the second row here. We talked about Grant Enfinger, how strong he's been in practice. Can he get this 23 victory lane? We're going to have a great spot to ride along with him.
All right, here we go.
Down on the bottom. John Hunter Nemechek.
Green flag is in the air, and we are racing from Darlington.
This afternoon. The green flag is out. It's a throwback weekend, and we're racing at Darlington.
Wow, side by side and sideways at Darlington. Ty Majeski says, I don't care how fast you want to practice, John Hunter, I'm going to hang it in there. And man, it about got
Who is what?
down low. He got very loose off turn 2.
Now keep an eye on that spot off turn 2 where that pavement.
Oh, 3 wide. There's Ross Chastain sideways down on the bottom. They laid down for to get action to get heated up. Did this?
Laid down some new pavement over there on turn 2 a couple of years ago, and when we see a bump just as you exit turn 2, and that's caught some guys out already today in practice.
Yeah, if you don't have that truck pointed in the right direction when you hit that bump, it could be serious trouble for you.
So many people lose. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, no one can fucking drive properly. But they're somehow driving properly, so.
You're mad at him most of the time. It's a way to try to help momentum pick up some speed down the straightaway. You got to be very careful, though, doing that.
How about that move by the 99 of Ben Rose trying to get by the 50?
The rain washed the grip, yeah. I mean, yeah, that happens, but, like, it never seems to be this intense.
On the surface, you got to go way below the lines that at Daytona and Talladega would be out of bounds, but there's no out of bounds at Darlington, and these guys will try to take advantage of all the asphalt out there.
That's a great illustration. That 15 of Tanner Gray. He was down below the racetrack on the apron of the racetrack. Now he's losing ground as you see the yellow 88 of Matt Crafton go by him.
Yeah, Gray made that move on Chastain in the 41, but just couldn't complete the pass, and then because of where he was positioned, it ended up costing him a couple of positions, and back he goes behind Crafton. Well, we've seen a variety of drivers get wiggly coming off of turn 2.
Yeah, the 88 of Matt Crafton just now, because I was watching the same thing.
Nemechek continues to lead from the drop, 5 laps in here at Darlington.
That's an illustration there of what we saw in practice. Just the 4 truck was a little bit better in the short.
Look at that golden red truck. Which one is that?
Showing that right now.
Almost a half second faster.
I like that 61 truck. The has all the fiery. That's really cool.
That's just outside the top 20.
They are scrambling all over this racetrack. Crafton down low, trying to take the spot away from Ross Chastain, not able to do so. Right behind him, Tanner Gray.
You just want to save your life. I think you'll be fine, RJ.
Tanner Gray up there.
I think you'll be fine.
It's been impressive today. Looked good in practice. He did spin, but didn't hit anything. But qualified.
Butte bump coming off of turn 2 where that new patch of asphalt ends and the old begins.
Tyler Ankrum taking a look down on the bottom of Gray as Colby Howard drives away. It's been, like Vince said, been an impressive day for Colby. Watched him at Daytona hang on to the loosest truck I've ever seen anyone drive for 250 miles. And he has great truck control, obviously. And this is a place where if you have
You're glitching too?
talent, it can really show up.
I said Howard qualified inside the top 10, ran inside the top 10.
That the 91 truck you're talking about with Colby Howard. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But has shown that speed.
Oh, caution's out.
Briefly of Jesse Little. And
oh boy.
Up in turn 2, And the 43 involved in that, and that is Akinori Ogata. And he was not alone.
That's a cool name. Akinori Ogata. That's so fun to say.
Well, I think it was Josh Rayum in the 33 truck. They had an issue over there.
The bad news is both of those trucks are owned by Josh Rayum.
That's really bad news if you're Josh Rayum.
Yes, it is.
And a Ogata fan.
Bring it on the pit road, bud. Eddie, we're going to bring it to you.
Ogata making his first start of the season. He did run here last May.
We talked earlier during the practice and qualifying show that Ogata has won a couple of races at Hickory Motor Speedway in the late model division. It's a pretty tough place to get a win there at Hickory.
Just let me tell you a little information. The fastest lap of the race for John Hunter was lap 2 when he ran 29:42. 30:11 on the lap prior to the caution flag. So already over a half-second fall off.
And less than about 7 or 8 laps.
Yeah, and that just tells you how abusive this asphalt is to those beautiful throwback Goodyear Eagle tires with the white lettering. It's always fun seeing everybody get involved with this weekend.
So here it is in turn 2.
Well, especially when you're sitting there in the truck having it happen.
Caution early here at Darlington. John Hunter Nemechek out front.
McMuffin sandwich things.
Night or the next morning, you've been loyal. Every order earns points redeemable for free McDonald's if you order with the McDonald's app.
Raise the flag and fire up the grill because tailgating season starts now. And the best way to catch the action is to be in the middle of it.
Hearing the motors, smelling the rubber, it's a whole experience. You're at the track. You don't have to fight.
No satellite, you can't watch the race. Maybe you are gonna die, because if the satellite went out, then that's not good. So I'm praying for you, RJ.
For less than $5 a day.
Just a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, you do have Abu Dhabi.
Okay, this is a freezer, not a time capsule. Sometimes the house itself can tell you how a young homeowner is turning into their parents.
Not those two.
Yep, they're gone.
Forever?
Yep, that there is Progressive's Home Quote Explorer website where I compared home insurance rates.
We don't need to print the internet. Some are beyond help. I will give you $100 if you can tell me what this is. Scotch egg. It's a meatball.
Progressive can't help you from becoming your parents, but we can help you compare rates on home insurance with Home Quote Explorer.
We've got a lot of work to do.
We're here today to set the record straight about Dupuytren's contracture. Surgery is not your only treatment option. People may think their contracture has to be severe to be treated, but it doesn't. Visit findahandspecialist.com today to get started.
This is SOS from Newport.
Everything is disappearing.
Our outpost on Earth Epcot is in danger.
Hey, Quill, this thing is so broken.
I want you to let me know. It's me in the Nintendo. I want you to let me know. You like Fortnite? Did you mention Fortnite? I like Fortnite. It's nighttime.
Pain used to keep me from what I love most. Not anymore. Blue Emu gave me my horsepower back. It's the powerful relief my joints need.
Blue Emu.
It's me or the PS5. Tell me which of us is more your type. It seems like you can't decide. So if it's not me, then I'm probably gonna run it over.
On the new matzo meat and supreme meats.
Love the smell of Italian food.
Subway keeps refreshing and refreshing.
Hiring is hard, but LinkedIn can help you find who you need. Like someone who
LinkedIn.
on the desk, stock supplies, toner.
And thrive in a fast-paced environment.
Well, we have tons of people like that, so you can hire the right one.
We need to talk about one episode left until the season finale.
My kid.
If that's what you're
He hit us.
All new 911 Lone Star, Monday at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
Back here at Darlington Raceway, race number 7 of the season for the Camping World Truck Series.
Lots of smiles before you get in that track. Like, this is Darlington. This is going to be a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, well, are you saying after the race the faces aren't going to look quite the same?
Whoa, I talked about strategy We're having Chandler Smith qualified poorly. Needed a little bit of adjustment. 4 tires, and the reason why they're putting 4 tires on field is twofold. They have them. They have enough tires to change them here, but Josh, this team was in the back, so they're going to try to take advantage of this early caution.
Yeah, Chandler Smith just wanted a little more. He came in, got a tear up, got tires and fuel. We know he started 28th. Now he's moving his way up through the field, but they just want a little bit more to help him out there on the track, guys.
Thanks, Josh. Reminder that Sunday, right here in Darlington, Throwback Week continues. Memory lane, no speed limit in the Goodyear 400 at Darlington. Coverage begins Sunday, 2 o'clock Eastern on FS1 in the Fox Sports app.
I cannot wait to see the new car on the Darlington Raceway for this race on Sunday. It's going to be out of control.
How about that good-looking machine of Matt DiBenedetto? Jamie?
Doing a nice job so far. Hasn't said much on the radio. Up a couple of positions. It's been a bad streak for him. He's finished 15th or worse for 4 straight races. But some good news right now. Darlington Raceway just announced that right there, that paint scheme, best in show.
Deservingly so.
Yeah.
Out and out to Sterling Marlin. Yep. Love that truck. Love Sterling. Miss you, buddy. Hope you're watching, having a
Oh, it's a link.
Beautiful 25 truck out here on the track.
And DiBenedetto's never run a truck here. Of course, this is his first season in the Truck Series, but has a couple of cup top 10s here.
Had a degree on the grill I saw. Shouldn't be too big of an issue.
Hocevar picked that outside lane, trying to push John Hunter down into turn 1 ahead of Zane Smith on the bottom. I think the leader will take the top all night long, Vince.
And that is John Hunter Nemechek, the control vehicle up top. Zane Smith leading that bottom lane.
Zane did a nice job.
Jaden!
Yes. Running that bottom is several trucks. Been out of control, but it's out of control when they're on the bottom or the top.
And Smith got him on the restart. Got John Hunter. So Zane Smith out front. John Hunter crossing over. Coming right back. Looking for the lead again.
That's impressive. Great move. And these trucks are going to be changing. The weather's cooling off. It was really hot when they practiced early. So we could see John Hunter's advantage that was so obvious earlier go away as the as the night sets.
Yeah, temperature was in the upper 80s during practice and mid 80s during qualifying today. And when we started tonight, it was in the low 70s.
Just a beautiful night in South Carolina. Trucks on the track. Throwback weekend. This is as good as it gets.
Zane Smith, a 2-time winner, out front as you see Stuart Friesen working the top side, taking a look. There's the 91 of Howard. Now Eckes and Parker Kligerman fighting for position just outside the top 5.
How many near misses will there be tonight, Phil? I mean, every time we see something,
I've seen 14 so far.
Ryan Reese in the 17.
Is that Reggie Ruggiero's car?
Yes.
I think it is. Yeah.
Cool to see that.
We saw Reggie run a lot of modified races over the years.
Watch Matt Crafton in this neon 88, neon yellow 88.
This just looks dirt nasty. Wow. He hung with it, didn't he?
I watched him earlier. I thought he looked really, really loose earlier before that caution came out a while ago. But he's hanging in there just outside the top 10 and 13.
Just ahead of Crafton is Corey Heim. And then up front, you've got Zane Smith being pursued by John Hunter Nemechek.
And John Hunter is doing just that. He is in hot pursuit. He's all over the back of that 38 truck with a faster Toyota, I think.
Jaden!
Nemechek drops down, takes a look.
Stream stutter? Yeah, it did for a second.
We're used to seeing that, aren't we? Carson has been a breath of fresh air. Not only with his free spirit attitude, but the way he can wheel a truck. Just a win waiting to happen is that 42. It'd be really cool to take Travis Pastrana to victory lane. And I think we heard in the pre-race show there's a tattoo involved if it happens. So we'll have to follow that story too.
And did I hear as Hocevar looks to the inside of Nemechek that he's going to be the artist? Did I hear that? He's going to lose a spot too.
Infinger is going to come up and take third from Hocevar.
This is why we run these truck races. After practice, you would have thought John Hunter was going to run away and hide. He's not going anywhere. Look at this 5-truck battle for the lead.
Great look from out the windshield of Enfinger at Nemechek and Zane Smith.
I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you.
Trying to challenge Nemechek for second. There closes the door.
Was it replay 15 close calls.
Dude, she's such a bad actor. She's such a dumb bitch, too.
Chastain, and they make the move now on Ben Rhodes in that 99. That's for 10th.
Oh, car around 45, caution's out.
Stay low, get it back rolling here. Get it back rolling. We're all good. Gonna need 4 tires though.
Caution is out. Didn't see any contact.
The Madison versus umpire thing, creepy. All I saw was that he just like started grabbing his fingers and shit, which is like, why? Like, why are you doing that?
4 tires, bring it to pit road. Let's do it.
Jaden!
Truck on the very bottom there, the black.
Jaden! Jaden! I have a question.
Fans will recognize that 45 paint scheme from his Department of Defense scheme back in 2007.
That's an aggressive move, isn't it? And by the way, we're racing, back in about the 21st and 2nd position.
Jaden!
Stuart Friesen said he wasn't being overly derogatory when he said I'm back at the scrub. He didn't mean the trucks necessarily. Dirty air, he meant the mess.
Jaden!
Action like that is going to take place, and he wanted to get
Jaden!
there as quickly as he can, and Stewart has driven up to the top 15 already.
So under caution for the second time tonight. Kanori Ogata and Josh Rayom had contact earlier, brought out the first caution, and about halfway through stage 1.
You can see these pit crews warming up on pit road, and the reason why this is, Vince, they've already lost over a second lap time. So I think you're going to see some of our front runners maybe come get some tires here.
Jaden!
Talk, Michael, about the fact that as we see Zane Smith is going to make the hard left and bring a bunch of trucks with him. They've got enough tires to make this move right here.
There's people upstairs, too. I think they're probably thinking, like, what the fuck is he yelling about?
That makes it good for us TV people, too, because there's going to be a bunch of different strategies down there, Josh.
Well, Chamajeski's coming into pit. He's been.
Hello, good evening, Samuel Wilson. How's it going, Matt? How you doing?
He said he's really loose through 1 and 2, good through 3 and 4. They asked if they wanted to pick regardless of what happens, so that's what they came in and do. They're going to add a pound in the left rear. They asked if he was having an issue with the splitter. He said it's not affecting him too much. Jamie?
And Zane Smith in the 38, they told me this morning 20 laps was kind of their threshold. That's when they would want to pit for a new set of tires. The 23 Grand Enfinger, a little bit tight off too.
I need to post my fantasy picks.
John Hunter Nemechek, they just decided to stay out.
Boy, there were a lot of turns on that wrench in the back of that 38.
Oh, this is the 650th race in Truck Series history? That's cool.
Smith has been the leader.
Big game today. Everybody ready? Alexa, ask Buick to start my Enclave.
Starting your Buick Enclave.
I just love our new Alexa.
Dad, it's a Buick.
I love that new Alexa smell.
It's a Buick.
We need snacks for the team.
Alexa, take us to the nearest grocery store. Getting directions.
Alexa will get us there in no time.
It's a Buick. Let's be real.
Don't make me turn this Alexa around.
Oh my.
It's painful.
The Buick Enclave with available Alexa built-in. Ask Alexa, tell me more about Buick SUVs.
Your team is on a streak. A losing one.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. An Indeed resume gets right to work for you, so you can find that better fit fast.
Can you think of a time things didn't go as you planned?
How much time do we have?
Tornado watch is in effect for part of South Carolina until 11 p.m. Yeah, I think they got a tornado warning in Virginia, too. That's what RJ was saying.
Well, looks like a win to me. DQ, happy tastes good.
Steps on the beach count just as much as normal steps. They just lead somewhere better. Corona Premier. Lower carbs, lower calories. Is your light beer Premier?
The fact that this Reese's ad showed up at this exact moment proves that your devices are listening to your stomach.
If you could only eat one thing the rest of your life, what would it be?
Easy.
Buffet.
Pretty sure that's not one thing.
Barbecue buffet.
A buffet is the complete opposite of one.
Okay, a barbecue ribs buffet with brats and barbecue chicken on the side.
And I'm on a roll.
I'm 53, but in my mind, I'm still 35. That's why I take Osteo Biflex, to keep me moving the way I was made to. It nourishes and strengthens my joints for the long term.
Osteo Biflex, available at your local retailer and club.
You need the right marketer. Like one who can optimize this, balance that, launch these, and wrangle all of that. Well, LinkedIn has tons of those people, so you can hire the right one.
This one's for you, oh my. Thank you for all that you've done.
This Mother's Day, receive a free bracelet with your purchase at Pandora Jewelry.
At Domino's, you can get more than just your favorite pizza. You can get specialty chicken, savory pastas, oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and yes, medium 2-topping pizzas as well. Carry out any 2 or more mix-and-match items for $5.99 each or get them delivered for $6.99 each.
Welcome back to the Dead on Fuels 200.
A severe weather impact day remains in effect for parts of South Carolina until 12 a.m. Jesus Christ.
He came to pit road. John Hunter Nemechek, one of 10 lead lap trucks who did not. Nemechek still with the lead now, again, after leading.
The fucking White Sox are leading 3-0.
In the decision to come to pit road, Jamie.
Yeah, Vince, you mentioned he gave up the lead. He said he was scary loose, just kept saying how loose he was. So not only did they want tires, he wanted everything thrown at that truck. Wedge, air pressure, track bar adjustment. And they gave up a lot of track position doing it. He'll restart 18.
You know, we talked earlier in practice that as the track cools down, you start getting that nose, that front tires to really grip. And when that starts happening, something's got to give. And generally, it's the traction in the back.
And we saw Matt Crafton wiggling just about the drop of the green flag. It's going to be really interesting to see what these guys with new tires can do with these 10 trucks that stayed out. I think they're going to mow them down.
I'm going to take John Hunter to win the stage. You don't agree?
I don't agree.
You think the new tires are going to propel?
Yes, I do.
Well, let's find out.
All right, back green.
Green flag back out. We resume racing in stage 1.
You're okay? That's good. That's good, RJ. I'm glad you're okay.
They are just to take off, trying to get down the front straightaway.
Who do I think wins today? I mean, I think John Hunter Nemechek.
Grant Enfinger hasn't been on the track yet.
Down on the apron, just still not cut out the track.
That is crazy.
There's that scrum you guys were talking about earlier.
He's right in the middle of it, isn't he?
I'm just going to be surprised if these guys with the differing tires are able to get through this mess without running each other.
4 fucking wide.
To be 4 wide.
Wow. Somehow Crafton got through there and ends up getting them all.
That was nuts.
Great move from Matt Crafton.
Parker Kligerman digging down on the bottom off turn 2.
Enfinger in that 23 truck is 10th.
Wow. Chris Wright doing a nice job in the 44 of Hoover Smith. This is something you don't ever say in Darlington.
No. The 88 of Crafton ends up getting the 38, the 98, and the 20, all with this move.
You don't say that without saying, are you okay? Yeah, are you all right?
I was going to say, caution. That's what usually is followed by when you say 4 wide.
The spotter for Crafton, Jason Hedleski, is receiving resuscitation right now up on the roof.
Some pretty good racing here. If you guys find this boring, then you're wrong.
Positions in that one lap. He's up inside the top 10, running 7.
What about Timmy Hill up in the top 5? He used that strategy.
There's Rhodes to the 99 going by Enfinger.
Wow.
Yeah, Ben Rhodes is a top-running guy right now that just put 4 tires on. He's trying to grab the 4th spot from Dean Thompson, and he's got it. How about Hocevar? 3 wide on the bottom.
Kligerman in the middle.
Give me a little space. Give me some space. Ross Chastain looks on as Hocevar gives up the spot to Kligerman.
Teammates Chastain and Hocevar.
Did Jaden die or something? I think so. Either that or he got like abducted.
Talked earlier, Vince, in the top 5 after staying out. He's still inside the top 10. Good job by him.
There's the 9 of Blaine Perkins. continue to battle. Boy, Infinger has not given up that position. He is really digging to try to keep Rhodes from securing the spot, but I think Ben's got it this time.
I don't know. I think maybe right now Grant's a little bit better than Ben. They've had a great battle going on here.
Infinger was 0.4 of a second faster than our leader, John Hunter Nemechek, that last lap.
And look at him able just to cut it right to the bottom of the track to try to grab this spot away from Rhodes.
4th and 5th, right there. Rhodes and Infinger, teammates.
The storm moved out, so you're good for the rest of the race. That's good, bro. But mainly you're safe. That's the main concern.
Couple 3 top 10s coming into here in a row, but they really needed a solid top 5 kind of day, and it looks good.
Watch this. Haley Deegan in the 1, behind Blaine Perkins in the 9. Here comes Colby Howard. Yikes.
What a save. That was a racing deal. Colby had a nice run through the middle. Haley had a run to cut to the bottom, trying to take advantage of it. Luckily, they were all able to keep the trucks heading in the right direction.
Tyler Ingram giving a little shove to the 1, trying to get past Chris Wright in the 44. Back there just outside the top 20. 14 to go in stage 1 at Darlington.
They say that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. But maybe it begins with one single start. Turn, bump, grind, pit, pass, win.
You think a funnel cloud was above your neighborhood? Isn't that like a tornado cloud?
In NASCAR, that journey starts here. I am the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. I am NASCAR.
Toyota, let's go places.
And Doug.
Only 2 things are forever. Love and Liberty Mutual, customizing your car insurance. So you only pay for what you need. If anyone objects to this marriage, speak now or forever hold your peace. No, Kevin, no, not today.
Tornado clouds that aren't yet produced and touching to the ground don't really do anything. They're just in the air. Well, yeah, I've seen that where I've seen little tiny tornado clouds, like literally the smallest tornado ever, and it's just not even dangerous. I've seen videos of that.
Darlington, Sunday, 3:30 on FS1. Saturday on FS1. It's time for Baez and the Tigers to battle Bregman and Astros. Then it's time for Arenado and the Cardinals against Crawford and the Giants. Saturday at 4 Eastern on FS1. For great views, go to Kansas. For unforgettable views, go to Kansas Speedway. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Back at Darlington, John Hunter Nemechek continues to lead.
It is tight up front, Vince.
Corey Heim running second. Remember, those two have not pitted. Meanwhile, Chandler Smith, who pitted on lap 10 for tires, is challenging for the lead. Tires making a big difference, obviously.
Yeah, how about Kligerman's pressure tires?
Yeah, he's got somewhere to go.
What a great run by Parker Kligerman in that 75 truck, able to drive right up through these guys.
So you had Chandler Smith, who pitted on lap 10, and Kligerman pitted on lap 21, and what a difference 10 laps made in tires as Kligerman went around him, and now Kligerman has to check up, and Smith comes right back.
Where
Yeah,
is
sometimes when you get a
my
ride down in 1 and 2,
breath?
you really got to be
There.
patient.
There
Back out of the
are.
gas because you're not going to be able to pass off turn 2.
Yay.
The bottom truck
For
loses all your
A.
momentum. It cost Kligerman that spot, but now he's right back on it. I'll say he drives it a little bit differently this time. He's trying to jump on him right as soon as they get in the center.
Yeah, it's about timing.
There he goes. Can he push his nose out in front?
And there's a lot more grip there on that new pavement.
Nope, not going to work.
Boy, there's a bump coming off turn 2, and you can really see it upsetting the trucks. John Hunter Nemechek holding on for now. Remember, Nemechek has not pitted. His pursuers have.
Including Grant Enfinger in that 23 yellow truck. He's trying to get up there with this trio of trucks battling for the lead.
John Hunter has done a great job holding on to this lead.
Can't last much longer though, right? That 75 trucks fresher tires are just dominating right now. The speed, but he just can't make the move.
Where is Jaden? I don't know, man. There is more rain coming, but very, very light rain, so no train. You keep making me think you're talking about the race.
Kligerman for the lead. Can he secure it? The 75 to the front. 5 laps left in stage 1.
Now he should be able to drive away from John Hunter Nemechek. Watch this.
And just give me one corner or two, buddy, and I'll see you later. And I probably will see you later because John Hunter's not done by any stretch. But I think it's really cool. We saw there in this stage, Vince, how strategy can play into the way trucks are performing. You got to keep that in mind for later in the race.
These guys now know exactly what's going to happen with 20 laps to go in that final stage.
And how about Ross Chastain just blew by Grant Enfinger and Chandler Smith, moving up into that 3rd spot.
Now the crew chiefs have to just say, okay, we have to have a set lane in the pits late in the race or we're going to be in trouble.
I think the second stage will be so short. It's 45 laps, but after the caution laps for the end of the first stage, it'll only be about 38 or 9 laps. So I don't think we'll see guys do that in the second stage like we did in this stage, as we see Ross taking it 3 wide to gain a couple spots.
Man, impressive from the 41 of Chastain. Now he's working on John Hunter for second.
I think John Hunter's really done a nice job hanging on to what he has, battling all these guys with, in some cases, 20-lap pressure tires.
And just remember, that means he has an extra set of tires now playing in the pit for a lot of these guys.
All the crew chiefs.
Yeah, Parker Kligerman has the lead. Ross Chastain's running second.
This is a real learning experience for them now. They're seeing exactly
I want Ross to win.
They matter.
And this does not surprise me in the least that those 20-lap pressure tires can do what they've been doing.
Good lesson to learn for that final stage of the race. And one you want to put them on. 2 laps
All right, final lap of stage 1.
In stage 1.
Tanner Gray doing a great job here, holding on to that 7th spot.
Chandler Smith up to 6th from his dismal starting 28th position.
And remember, stage points that come along with finishing top 10 in the stage, important especially for a guy like Enfinger.
I'm heading out. See you later. All right, see you, Winval. Hope you have a good time. Parker Kligerman wins stage 1. And the caution's out.
John Hunter's hanging tough on the outside. He's going to give way now, though.
That's for 5th.
And what really worked, we know how far back Chandler Smith started in this race because of issues qualifying. That great pit call by Danny Stockman to put tires on during that stage has him running up now in the top 5 as this stage ends.
Parker Kligerman restarted 14th and came through with the tires to win the stage for the first time. His first career stage win. It's Darlington. You know what to expect. And we have not been disappointed.
The only way you're ever going to know what you're made of is by heading into the big, wild, raging, so beautiful it hurts world and finding out for yourself. Were you born to follow a path, or were you born free? The new Grand Cherokee, made for what you're made of.
Shop and buy online with Jeep eShop, where right now, get 0% financing on all 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee WK models, plus 3 years no-cost maintenance with the Jeep Wave program.
Mac and cheese. Fries.
Tenders.
Silence.
KFC's Sides Lovers Meal. Pair 3 sides with tenders or your favorite fried chicken. That's finger licking good.
With Armor All, a little bit of this protects you from a lot of that. Armor All, minimum effort, maximum protection.
Hit it! This May on Fox. Don't forget.
That's making me nervous.
The lyrics.
Can you put a Go Chastain because...
Don't forget the lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
May 23rd on Fox.
Only by sorting through 2 centuries of fact and fiction can we remember the men who shaped the nation we became and keep the dream of the United States.
There we go.
Kelsey Grammer's Historic Battles for America, streaming now on Fox Nation.
When you botched that spell to make everyone forget you were Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors.
Finally, I can watch a truck race without worrying for my life on a Friday night. Do you just always constantly fear for your life?
I don't want to brag, but I will. I was in the Avengers. What is that? Is that a band? Are you in a band?
Watch the best Marvel movie of all time, Spider-Man No Way Home.
Rent or own the latest movies with Verizon Fios On Demand.
Helping families through difficult times has been my family's passion for over 100 years. I'm so proud to see my son and grandson continue serving Central New York families.
Providing funeral and cremation services, we will continue to work within your budget. We will create the perfect celebration of your loved one's life. I am honored to be the 5th generation of Puros, being taught to always go above and beyond families' expectations. Thomas J. Puro Jr. Funeral Home. We treat you like a member of our family.
Camping World Truck Series Racing, presented by Blue Emu. Parker Kligerman, stage winner for the first time in his career.
That's hard to believe, isn't it? As fast as he is, everywhere you go, he always shows up at the front. Good job, Parker, and that whole team.
And there you see those stage points, how they were divvied out to the top 10 in stage 1. And it's a long line coming to pit road as expected. Led by Kligerman. Begin with Josh.
And Chandler Smith said right now he's just too free up by the wall, too tight on the throttle, and he's really dragging on the straightaway, so they're going to make an adjustment for him. Jamie?
Ross Chastain in the 41 said he didn't fire up as well as the others, and he's too loose to run up on the wall as well, so wants a little bit more security. His teammate Carson Hocevar made a mistake in 2. That's how Chastain got around him. He's a little bit too tight there, and Parker Kligerman led 9 laps tonight already. Wants a little bit of rear security, but overall, good. And Vince, he was confident in that truck earlier.
They do such a wonderful job. That small team.
I don't think we'll have a big one like last year.
Led by Chris Carrier.
That was just ridiculous.
How many full-time employees they got, Ben?
1.
Yeah. We're winning.
It feels like we're in a time loop. Because we got White Hot Ranch nacho fries every day? Yeah. Same dip, different day.
Spice up every bite with the new White Hot Ranch nacho fries at Taco Bell.
I found the Tundra. We have to take down the security.
All right, the fuse box is right through this door.
Which one is it?
Securing the package now.
Seriously?
Guys, abort mission.
Get your helmets. You guys are gonna love this thing.
I told you we should have just called them.
There's no excuses. If you want something bad enough, you will do it.
The determination and the focus that it takes. If you're not all in, you're all out.
You have to really dig down deep, and you gotta find that grit.
Use that determination and that grind. Never give up.
Joint pain was keeping me from the moments I treasure most, but not anymore. Blue Emu gave me these special moments back. It's the powerful relief my joints need.
Blue Emu. It works fast and you won't stink.
We've got your back, Road Warriors. Because we know you want to get back to going your speed. Steering light, but 10 and 2. You're hitting the road, and we're helping you get there with confidence.
I didn't see anyone streaming this race besides you, so maybe more views. Well, nope.
Choosing any car in the aisle. Back to being the boss of Go national. Go like a pro.
Want more restful sleep? Nature's Bounty gives you more with Sleep 3, the first ever triple action sleep supplement with 3 unique nighttime benefits to help you get a great night's sleep and wake feeling refreshed. Live bountifully. Nature's Bounty.
You need the right office manager, like one who can answer that. Supply this, organize this, oh, and do that too. Well, LinkedIn has tons of those people, so you can hire the right one.
$6 for the best kind of wings, paired with the best kind of celery sticks. Crinkle fries. Arby's, we have the meat.
Been racing here at Darlington since 1950, and this is one of the more enjoyable weekends of the year. Call it the throwback weekend for the trucks, Xfinity, Cup. A lot of throwback paint schemes and throwback apparel. Of course, the Darlington stripe is always in style.
It's since 1950.
Yes. And speaking of apparel, I wish we could have shown you Phil and Michael trying to get into their old fire suits. That would have been the actual best piece of video. But, well, and Mike, we see yours, good looking. I know you're sucking it in a bit there. Phil, what happened? How come you didn't pull up the rest of it?
I got it on.
How come you didn't pull up the rest of it over to, like, Mike's got?
Wouldn't go this. This uniform, I'm throwing it back to 1994 when I drove for Dale.
Yo, what's up, Colt? How you doing? How you doing tonight? You enjoying some truck racing? Oh my God, what is Mikey wearing?
In the 80s and in the 90s before I got to be a part of his team in the Cup side, but we were always buddies and it always is fun. I had on my Schrader shirt earlier, now I got on my Dale Earnhardt uniform. Old Mike's having a good Friday night.
I'm pretty good, just enjoying some racing.
You're leading, right? And you wanted to stay out. Right?
Michael Waltrip is wearing an old Dale Earnhardt fire suit.
And I said, I think we should stay out. Dale said, shut up. You just drive.
You're not the crew chief.
We're pitting. Okay, sir. We'll come to pit road. Whatever you say.
Did the guy that won? Did he pit too?
Martin was pretty good. He probably could have beat me on 3 tires. But he
didn't pit.
He stayed out and won. And did you bring that up with Dale?
Never. not to this day. I would never correct Dale Earnhardt.
And I think one of the cool things, Mike, you've got a throwback paint scheme out on the racetrack tonight.
You're almost at 300 wins on backstretch battles? Jesus. Yeah, you kind of blew up and just became amazing.
At this racetrack in 1986, and Spencer came and
yeah, Nome got to 2,000.
Rim Time was kind enough to let him do this paint scheme, and he said the reason why I wanted to do my throwback was because
I think he said he retired, but I'm not sure. We follow each other on Twitter, and we talk sometimes.
Got together, and I said, "Oh, look at that, Spencer's wrecking Spencer," and he thought that was kind of funny. And I asked him, was there any kind of fight that followed that tussle on the track between the two? He said, no, that was a different guy. I thought Spencer.
We'll never forget
You're
that.
friends with Nome?
Well, it's so cool to see you honored in that way, and well done to Spencer Boyd.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Zane Smith came back to pit road after that pit stop. What's going on, Jamie?
Yeah, talk about a fight. Zane Smith has been fighting this truck. He has just been wrecking loose all night. I talked about the first stop. They came in and threw everything at it. Well, they came down again and added a spring rubber and again threw everything at it. So they just brought him in once more to make sure they got that spring rubber in the proper place. So he's all the way down in 29th right now, Josh.
Can I be a mod if you don't mind? So I was talking about this earlier, and trust me, it's no, like, diss on any of you. But I have the moderators are the people who are in like every stream, like constantly in every stream for pretty much the entirety of the stream, you know?
We saw the 88 of Matt Crafton struggling with that truck earlier.
So, it's not saying you won't be mod, it's just saying you gotta kind of prove yourself a little bit, you know? I don't just hand it out to anyone.
Just a pretty face on TV. You can wheel one of these trucks. Great job getting the win there.
It's nothing like, it's not me, you know, saying, oh, fuck you, I'm not gonna put you as a mod. Why would I make you a mod? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you know, gotta prove yourself a little bit.
Chris Karen, everyone has done a great job. That was a lot of fun. I probably should have passed before a lot quicker than I did, but hopefully we put on a little bit of a show down in 1 and 2. I don't know what I was thinking, but we had some fun with it. Anyway, we'll hopefully we close this thing out. I love racing this track.
Well, I love watching you race at this track, and hang in there. Get you a win tonight on Throwback Weekend.
But then again, it's not like too hard to become a mod on my channel. It's pretty much just like if you watch like 4 straight streams and you're in the entirety of the stream, I'm probably gonna make you a mod. But you gotta continue to be in the stream.
And it's true, we only have one full-time employee, me, he said, but we have some really, really good part-time people. We have former...
And you can't abuse your mod status either, you know?
Volunteer and come at night, he said, we have a great team.
Yes, they got a good group of helpers.
Damn, this caution period has felt like forever.
Next, after our race tonight, it's the Philadelphia Stars taking on the Michigan Panthers. And then tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern on Fox, Todd Haley's Tampa Bay Bandits taking on Skip Holtz.
Yeah, I see. I'm not always on YouTube either, you know? I need to post more.
Pit Road down at Talladega. Yep, having a lot of fun. Skip's a great personality. Really enjoyed being at NASCAR that weekend. It's been fun seeing the USFL get up and running here on Fox.
Yeah, if you haven't had a chance to check
You've had mods before?
I'll tell you what, I was watching the other night some really entertaining football. And like some of the different technical aspects of it as well. And it's been fun to watch.
And the Michigan Panthers are my new team.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah. And hey, the Lions had a good draft.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I was an admin in a Discord server.
Rebuilding program.
You should change your YouTube name to Colt.
You know, I love what Parker said, talking about the pass he was trying to make down in turn.
Because that's pretty much what I know you as.
Looked like he was going about it exactly like he wanted to. He finally figured it out.
Oh yeah, we're friends on Discord. I forgot.
We are.
Front to back. Watch this restart. You will not believe where all these trucks will try to go.
A couple of teammates on the front row for this restart. That's Carson Hocevar.
Oh, you're actually gonna do it? Change it to your Roblox username. Like whatever. I forgot what the numbers were. But yeah.
Infinger in row 2 behind Hocevar, and then that's Parker Kligerman up top behind Chastain. The green flag
is back in the air.
Underway at Darlington.
Colt 1580. Well, not really good. You had a tornado warning 30 minutes ago. Yeah, dude thought he was gonna die. I'm like, dude, you're fine. He was sitting here freaking out, like, I'm gonna die. I'm like, bro, you're fine. And sure enough, he was fine.
Throw a blanket over him for the lead, and now Chastain stretches it out.
What about that yellow truck right behind these three? Matt Kraft and the crafty old veteran sneaking into the picture here in the 4th position.
I'm rolling another blunt because I want another blunt. It's not good for you.
And prior to this race,
don't smoke weed. Actually, smoke all the weed. I'm not gonna be like one of those fucking people who like try to sound super. Caution's out. My chat disconnected, or my stream disconnected for a second, but we're back. We're good. I just had to plug in my Ethernet.
I think there was just a little beating and banging going on amongst that group, and Bodine got the worst of it.
Sure did, yeah. But you see just a little bit of a mark on the right front tire.
That's Purdy in the 61, Tanner Gray in the 15, and here comes Bodine in the
Is everybody?
I think Purdy's gonna move
y'all got me?
And knock down the
y'all got me here?
Of the truck of Gray, and then that just put Todd in a bad spot.
Look, you can see the right front corner of Todd truck. He got into the 15 of Tanner Gray.
Because I know my stream disconnected for a second, but we're back now.
Without hitting anything.
Todd Bodine, 2-time series champ. If you're new to the Camping World Truck Series,
so that's battling for a top 15 position. So Todd was rolling pretty good when this all went wrong for him.
Chasing those 800 career NASCAR starts, his second of 6 this season. Ross Chastain continues to lead. No room for error at Darlington.
This is an SOS maneuver. Everything is necessary. Our outpost on Earth, Zapcon, is in danger.
Hey, Quill, this thing is so broken. Quill, you seeing this? Quill! Well, you heard the lady. Get to Avcon. It's Save the Galaxy.
participate in the Wings for Life World Run. With friends or by yourself. Young or young at heart. At day or at night. All over the world at the same time. We run together at the Wings for Life World Run. Join us now.
I don't think I can do this. You said you wanted to feel the power of Cricket 5G. I thought you meant like live streaming. Oh, we're live streaming, all right. Let's roll. Smile, you're on Cricket.
When you order carryout online from Domino's, we know it takes skill to get pizza from our store through a car door to your front door. So we're going to tip you for delivering your own pizza to yourself. Get a $3 tip just for ordering carryout online, only at Domino's.
Making the choice to go back to work is a big decision. But this time, I have my own job description. You know, my terms.
eBay Motors, they have all the right parts at the right prices. Whether I'm on 2 wheels, 4 wheels, or no wheels. Let's ride!
For those who love peanut butter, and those who want to get married to peanut butter, I now pronounce you weird. So much peanut butter.
Hiring is hard.
There we go.
LinkedIn can help you
I
find
couldn't see the
new
chat for a
like
minute
finding
either.
them on the
YouTube
web.
is fucked up.
Supplies. Ooh, toner.
And thrive in a fast-paced environment.
Well, we have tons of people like that, so you can hire the right one.
Welcome back, Camping World Truck Series Racing from Darlington. Here on FS1.
Yeah, my stream connected again, but then I couldn't see the chat for like 2 minutes, and then I had to reload the chat. I just thought nobody was commenting, but yeah, the chat, you guys were commenting for the last like 3 minutes, and I didn't even know. YouTube, you stupid sons of bitches.
Up front, John Hunter Nemechek has led the most laps tonight at 30. As you look at some of the throwback paint schemes, Haley Deegan in the one.
Bobby Allison, the Matador for Roger Penske, number 16.
Bruh.
Bobby Allison winning here at Darlington in that number 16.
Marijuana.
For the Matador, there was a country music song that had that in it.
It's illegal now, but who cares? I did it even when it was illegal.
I was down around that one truck in the garage area earlier today, and it looks nice. How about the 91 of Colby Howard?
He's throwing it back to a street stock owned by Curtis Shipman, which T.J. Gordon raced.
Ew. I love that that's your reaction to that. Ew.
Yeah, you have some good running truck too, up in the top 20 right now, 15 for Colby.
It's a nice plant, okay? Pretty much, I'm rolling up a plant into a fucking leaf. So,
maybe later in the race. Well, he just cued the radio running top 10. Said he had a loose wheel. He just brought it in. They confirmed it. Loose left front for the Ford.
Well, that'll make it fun.
But it's a good thing that he saved that set of tires in that first stage. He was able to put this extra set of tires on now. Still looks, he's in pretty good shape with tires.
Going to restart deep in the field, so lost some track position, but could have certainly been worse.
I think if a truck like this has a problem, anything before the start of the final stage, they can overcome it. And that's one thing. But secondly, as you mentioned, Bill, with the extra set of tires,
should I pull a Kyle Larson and just say the N-word on my live stream? And just totally get my life fucked over? I'm not gonna do that.
For sure. Well, for this restart, John Hunter
My friend Nick did that, though, because he's an idiot.
Chastain is up front, leading them to green with Parker Kligerman down on the inside. Kosovar in third in the 42 truck. Here comes Crafton in the 88. Side by side for the lead. Chastain and Kligerman down the backstretch.
Well, it's hard to stay there when you're on the inside coming off of turn 2.
And I'm impressed with Crafton.
You don't smoke, chew, or drink. See, you're a good kid. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. You told me you're 15. Yeah, don't smoke. Don't smoke. Yeah, don't smoke when you're 15. Wait till you're like 17 or 18.
Well, others in the Thor Sports stable have had speed. You know, it's just a matter of time until Jeff Hensley and Matt Crafton got it figured out.
Bro, did you see the fist fight after the Xfinity race at Martinsville? Bro, I laughed my ass off. There's a video of it on my channel. it's a vlog where it's called The Hardest I've Ever Laughed. And yeah, you could see my reaction.
4-5.
There's
Rhodes holds him off.
right there in the mix in 7th. 17 truck.
You know, honestly, Cole, I think that's a good. You don't even want to vape. You don't want to blow sick clouds.
There's another whoa, Phil.
Yeah, same situation. I mean, look how much momentum he loses, and he.
You don't want to make sick clouds.
Chandler Smith. Tom Majeski's going to also try to take advantage in the 66.
But yeah, no, I respect that, Cole. I respect that you actually have some dignity and self-respect to the point where you don't want to smoke. I think that's good. I think that's a good strength. Because when you get to be my age, or maybe not even that, just me, I don't give a fuck, and that's not good. It's gotten to the point where it's bad. So yeah, it's good that you do give a fuck. I think that's a good strength to have.
Certainly a lot of action all over the place. As I say that, John Henry Nemechek trying to recover from that loose wheel. Gets around Tate Solomon in the 30 truck.
And he was in almost the exact same situation as his teammate Chandler Smith.
Wallace Allen got up into the wall. Nemechek grabs a bunch of positions as Ty Majeski has a problem. Tire issue for Majeski.
Where am I from? I'm from Syracuse, New York. I mean, there's a more specific location, but I'm just going to say Syracuse, New York.
Let's just go 3 wide into 1.
Haley Deegan on the outside, and Todd Bodine squeezed through. Now Blaine Perkins up top in that yellow number 9.
Jesse Little with the big scramble there through 1 and 2 in that 0-2 truck.
See the blue and green truck, that's Brennan Poole. Remember, had issues at the very start of the race. He finds himself over 20 laps down, but back out here soldiering on.
Halfway through stage 2. Parker Kligerman won the opening stage, and right now Kligerman runs 3rd.
And Taylor Gray struggling 26th position. Great start to the season for that 15 team, but they've struggled lately.
Here comes Zane Smith making the move on Purdy. That's just inside the top 15.
Purdy's going to fight right back to the inside.
Boy, no spots are given easily.
You're like an hour away from me? No way.
Benedetto in the 25.
Sliding sideways.
A lot of times timing is important at Darlington, and he had a big slide there, but luckily he had room to slide up the hill.
You guys are near each other, but you and Winval are near each other? Yeah, except Winval doesn't live there, like, full time. He's only here for, like, this month. Then he's going back to Morocco.
Riders, let your queries be known.
How come we don't call ourselves bikers anymore? I mean, riders is cool, but bikers, really cool.
Seriously?
Deny. Can we go back to meeting at the rec center? The commute here is brutal. Deny.
How do you feel about getting a quote to see if we can save with America's #1 motorcycle insurer?
Should Flo stop asking the same question every time?
Approved.
Denied!
Whoa.
Tossed, buffalo, sauce, hot honey, flipped, boneless, dipped.
Vagina Beach? You live in Vagina Beach?
Hot honey, $6 boneless wings and crinkle fries deal. Arby's, we have the meat.
Pain used to keep me from what I love most. Not anymore. Blue Emu gave me my horse.
You want to move to North Carolina? Me too, bro. I want to move to Charlotte. I either want to move to North Carolina or Boston.
I am tradition, passed down from the families that race to the ones that watch us every weekend.
You know, it's all I've ever known, racing. I was fortunate to be in River Lane 20.
Tire down 45.
I am meant to be passed down
from
one generation
That's not
to
Ross.
the next. Because the only thing better than seeing a race is sharing it with someone. I am NASCAR.
Saturday. doubleheader on FS1. Don't need my opponent. That's why I want it. First, it's time.
Oh, caution's out. The 30 is around.
Against Bregman and the Astros. This is my. Then it's time for Arenado and the Cardinals to take on Crawford and the Giants. Because this is my. It all starts Saturday at 4 Eastern on FS1. There's a reputation on the track, one that's screaming.
Wait, Cole, are you watching the race?
So the whole world will see it coming. I am the NASCAR Xfinity Series. I am NASCAR.
You want to live near Kannapolis because that's where Dale and Hart grew up? I want to live in Charlotte.
Getting around off turn 4.
Now we got an interesting.
Bro, this is a good race. You should watch it.
Scenario we're faced with.
16 to go.
We just passed
in this
halfway.
stage, and an opportunity for some to come to pit road.
Do you want them? Oh, they look kind of lovely. They look.
Yeah, I want them, but also I would rather save them for that final stage.
Look how inviting they are.
I know it.
Sitting there knowing there's all that speed in them. I'm gonna pass if it's my decision right now. As you see up in the top of our screen, circled there, Fogelman just gets a little bit too high. Kept it off the fence though. Anytime you can spin at Darlington and not hit anything, that's pretty fortunate.
Yes, it is.
Let's spell out the strategy here. So you got time.
Oh, you don't have a TV to watch it on? That sucks.
And you could get.
At least you have my stream and you can hear it and see the leaderboard.
You still have a set for some point during stage 3.
But I want
multiple sets during stage 3.
I want 2 sets during that stage.
We're drivers though, Vince. We want them every time we can get them.
They don't have that many tires. Josh.
Yeah, and Matt Crafton has been happy with the truck he has right now. They made some big adjustments with the track bar and air pressure earlier. He's been running in the top 5. They're going to come in and get some tires. Chandler Smith saying he's trying to save his stuff right now, keeping it cool for the big balance swing that happens late in the race. Jamie?
Ross Chastain said the balance is pretty much the same, a little bit loose off, but it fired off better there. No adjustments on that 41 truck. And his teammate Carson Hocevar, little 2, 3, 1, and 2, otherwise good.
Well, we had to stay out here. Most everybody else elected to come to pit road and get those tires.
Matt Crafton slow on pit road here. Let's take a look and see what happened.
It's the right rear.
Yeah, a bunch of trucks beat him off of pit road.
It's like this, app.
Got the tire sideways. Those fenders are so tight.
So, my moderator in the stream, Winval, he lives, right now he's in America, but he usually lives in Morocco. So he has to use this streaming service called Abu Dhabi Sports that has the races on there. And it's available for you to use, too. Anyone can use it, but... Yeah, it has like the races, and you can use it. Like it doesn't even have the commercials, so you can see what's happening like during the commercial breaks.
Fire up the grip because tailgating season starts now, and the best way to catch the action is to be in the middle of it.
Hearing the motors, smelling the rubber, it's a whole experience. You're at the track. You don't have to fight traffic. Setting your grill up. You're putting your burger.
And like you don't gotta pay for it either.
Start your NASCAR season at Camping World, where we have everything you need for the infield, including brand new RVs for less than $5 a day.
Just a wonderful weekend. Can't beat it.
We really had our hands full with our 2-year-old.
So naturally, we doubled down with a new puppy.
Thankfully, we also have new Tide Ultra Oxy with odor eliminators. Between stains and odors, it can handle double trouble.
For the #1 stain fighter and odor remover, it's got to be Tide.
With Armor All, a little bit of this protects you from a lot of that. Armor All, minimum effort, maximum protection.
Hiring is hard, but LinkedIn can help you find who you need. Like someone who can reach your customers, manage budgets, and herd cats, figuratively or literally. Well, we have tons of people like that. So
didn't they take away the oof sound from Roblox because it was like offensive or some shit? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's just 7 layers of beans.
Resourceful. Or did you invite all your friends to watch your favorite team?
They're losing, but that's okay.
So you're ready. Baby, there's nothing better. I bet you probably done something.
That deserves a Dr. Pepper. Have either of you been to RCR shop? No, so when I was in Charlotte 2 years ago or 3 years ago for the Coke 600, it was so annoying. Because my dad was like, we're not going to any other place in Charlotte except for the Speedway. And I was like, okay, at least we get to go to the race. But we didn't get to see the Hall of Fame. We didn't get to see any of the race shops. But hey, it was a really good race, so I'm not fucking complaining.
Egg McMuffin sandwich things.
Night or the next morning, you've been loyal. Every order earns points redeemable for free McDonald's. You order with the McDonald's app.
Back here at Darlington, after some pit stops, and some stayed out, including Todd Bodine up front, along with Dean Thompson, Jesse Little. Here's a good look at Tyler Ankrum as we address some of the throwback schemes.
You went there and got to see how the engines were made. That's awesome, man. What I want to go, what I really want to go see is go into the shop and hear them fire up the engine in the shop around like the echo of everything, like, you know, like hear the engine with the echo of the fucking room, and then I want to hear them like rev it up on the jack so it doesn't like move, but like you hear it like revved up. That's what I want to hear.
Ross Chastain and Carson Hocevar on the bottom with fresh tires, while Bodine and Thompson up top, Jesse Little as well. The top three trucks on the top line did not.
Oh, you got to hear one? That's awesome.
Dean Thompson getting launched here. That's going to be a real struggle on those
All right,
tires.
back green, 13 or 12 laps to go in stage 2.
Sure they don't get all stacked up.
They're gonna. I think they already are, man.
12 to go in stage 2.
3 wide.
Chastain quickly to the point, followed by Hocevar. Here comes Kligerman on the bottom.
Wow, Kligerman's aggressive, isn't he?
Eckes right there in 4th.
Carson Hocevar tried to throw a block. Parker Kligerman said, I'm having none of that.
Kligerman shown good speed. He won stage 1, but still can't put away Hocevar off 4.
Just barely lacked clearing Hocevar. He was waiting for his spotter, Grant McReynolds, to say clear. It didn't happen.
Oh, man, side by side, Gray and Smith. Gray gets the position. Boy, especially after these restarts, it is so tight.
It is that.
First iPhone I've ever had. You probably won't get another one. You don't like them? You don't like iPhones?
After staying out on those old tires, there he is up on the outside, still hanging in the top 10 so far, and that's an accomplishment. Great job by those trucks taking the outside on the old tires, like you said, Phil, and managing their race right now, saving a set of tires and managing their race.
Talked about our colleague Bodine chasing 800 career NASCAR starts. He was 21st at Vegas in his first start of the season. Texas, Sonoma, Nashville,
Battery sucks.
Pocono yet to come.
My battery's amazing. Like this shit, I don't have to charge it like all day.
By the way, Bodine, we talking about Bodine.
I charged my phone this morning, and it's at 66%.
1238.
There was a time in the
Mikey's up there somewhere too. Are you over 1,000?
I am more than 1,000, but I don't know how many more. There was a time back in the early O's where guys would run all the Xfinity series and all the Cup series and a few truck races, so they piled up a lot of starts back then.
Tanner Gray. Oh. And now a good look at Rhodes and Crafton and Eckes, 3 teammates. Eckes in the 98, Crafton the 88, Rhodes flaring to the outside of the 99. I've been as impressed with Crafton as anybody tonight.
Me too, Vince, and I think we noticed that early in the race. Very aggressive, very fast, and now he's finding himself still trying to work his way into the top 5.
Fought back from trouble on pit road. We documented the right rear issues on pit road. Fought back up here in the top 10.
Watch Gray in the 15 and the 0202 of Jesse Little.
Ooh.
That is unfortunate, and that'll do damage to that right front fender of Tanner Gray. Be lucky not to blow that tire, but definitely going to lose his aerodynamics.
He's hanging in there right now in the 11th spot. That's Chandler Smith. Twirl's trying to grab that 11th spot. You can see all the damage to the right front of Tanner Gray's 15 truck.
Look at that steering wheel working it as he dives to the bottom.
Still up there. Still there. Still out there. Clear up. Clear, clear, clear.
Chandler Smith, winner earlier this season in Las Vegas.
How good does that feel?
That was music to his ears.
How good does that feel, Phil? Even as long as it's been since we raced, clear, clear, clear. That's like the best 3 words you hear all night long.
I mean, I'm wanting to say it to him. Clear, clear.
Real
leader in the 41 truck. That's Ross Chastain. His teammate, Carson Hocevar, runs second. Hocevar was second at Bristol last race, matching his career best. He's never won in the Camping World Truck Series.
You see the hands?
Yeah.
You see Ross's hands? He's loose. He was the same way down to the other end of the racetrack. Hocevar has a better truck right now than Ross does.
Phil Gould, who was the crew chief for Ross Chastain.
I really gotta pee, but I also want to wait till the end of the stage.
Chastain recorded
But like, I also gotta
his 3
pee.
wins in the Truck Series a few years back, and now Phil Gould is the crew chief for that 42 truck of Hocevar, who just took the lead.
This is not surprising to anybody that follows the Truck Series. Carson Hocevar can wheel a truck. Just an awesome young talent.
19 years old.
19 years old and really, really aggressive behind the wheel and does a nice job. Everywhere we go, it doesn't matter if it's Bristol dirt, wherever.
Carson Hocevar takes the lead.
They've got to be pleased, Jamie.
And they really are. And Michael just mentioned Bristol. He was almost in tears after finishing second at the end of that race. They were so close to getting that first win. Now, he told me racing with Ross Chastain as a teammate here gives him a lot of confidence. He said, knowing I can run with a guy who races on Sundays helps my confidence. But I think we're both going to be good, and they have been 1-2 right now.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Jamie, you outrun Ross Chastain in anything these days. You've done a long day's work, and right now, Ross only sees one truck in front of him, and that's his teammate Carson.
Well, I think it speaks to the Nice Motorsports infrastructure as well. When you add a 5th truck to your stable for a race, as Nice has done by adding Ross Chastain to this race, that can put a lot of strain on your organization, but Nice is in a position.
All right, coming to the final lap of stage 2. Carson Hocevar has the lead. Ross Chastain's running in second. What's up, WinVal?
It can enhance your program in some ways.
And I think they're going to run the next 2 races as well, Kansas and Charlotte, or excuse me, Kansas and Texas. I think they're going to run also with Ross.
Final lap in this stage. So Parker Kligerman won stage 1. He'd never won a stage before, so he got his first career stage win. And now Carson Hocevar is going to win stage 2, and it will be his first career stage win. Hocevar takes the green and
So
white.
Carson Hocevar wins stage 2. And that'll be the caution.
Wow. It has been
You're shopping for food for dinner?
Carson Hocevar gets his
I'm going pee real quick.
win. He just won stage 2. Can he finish it?
I've got moderate to severe plaque psoriasis.
Who's a good
now,
girl?
there's Sky Rizzy.
Things are getting clearer. I feel free to bare my skin. Yeah, that's on me. Nothing at me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin. That's my new plan. Nothing is everything.
Achieve clearer skin with Sky Rizzy. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clearer skin in 4 months. Of those, nearly 9 out of 10 sustained it through 1 year. And Sky Rizzy is 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
I see nothing in a different way. It's my moment, so I just gotta say, nothing is everything.
Skyrizi may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or coughs, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Nothing is everything.
Talk to your dermatologist about Sky Rizzy. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
At Hampton by Hilton, contactless arrival means she can skip the front desk, go straight to her room, unlock her door, and head right to bed. Book our family of brands at Hilton.com. To new memories, Hilton.
It feels like we're in a time loop because we get White Hot Ranch nacho fries every day. Yeah. Same dip, different day.
Spice up every bite with the new White Hot Ranch nacho fries at Taco Bell.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Yo, you know we're not shooting threes, right? Definitely not shooting threes.
Introducing Gatorlight.
Stick and move.
Rapid rehydration.
Ready, Nate? Let's do this, Ryan.
Plus a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes.
These nuts. You're gonna go? Alright, see ya, Colt. Thank you for joining the stream, and hope you have a great night.
This one's for you, oh my.
Hope you watch and enjoy the race.
For all that you've done.
This Mother's Day, receive a free bracelet with your purchase at Pandora Jewelry.
No ink? I need you to print. I need you. You think you're empty? I'm empty.
Do you suffer from cartridge conniptions? Be conniption free thanks to the cartridge-free Epson EcoTank printer. A ridiculous amount of ink.
You're mocking me. Not again.
The Epson EcoTank, just fill and chill.
Two stages complete at Darlington, and we're getting ready for pit stops. It's been an interesting night, a memorable one. Parker Kligerman won stage one, his first ever stage win. Carson Hocevar wins stage two, his first stage win. Josh.
Yeah, Christian Eckes finished sixth in stage number 2 on the way in. They were asking him, what do you need? He said, I don't know. He said, I'm too tight at some points. I'm too loose in the back. He said the back is just edgy, so they settled on track bar adjustment. Hopefully that'll help Christian Eckes get what he needs. Jamie?
Ross Chastain, the 41, lacks grip at both ends. Wedge adjustment, and for Carson Hocevar said, all right, guys, be real smooth here. I don't need any changes. Keep track position. Y'all get kisses in victory lane.
Remember, Hocevar, if he wins this race, promised to get a tattoo of the 42. Always kind of a throwback of a former truck driven by Travis Pastrana.
I thought maybe Travis was going to get the tattoo. I'm not clear on who's getting a tattoo, but that's
kind of tight there.
Oh, look at that nose.
Yeah, some definite damage to the 98 of Eckes on the left front.
That's unfortunate. John Hunter, you got to be defensive on pit road. You see that truck pulling out, you know he's going to come over, but it doesn't make it any.
I think Eckes was too pleased with that. Send a little subtle message to John Hunter. The restart for the final stage when we come back.
Ah, shit.
Mac and cheese. Fries.
Sorry. I was looking for something and I couldn't find it. That makes me sad. You follow the race with the ticker I have?
Alexa, ask you.
What do I got? What do I get for dinner? Get edible brownies.
Dad,
get high.
I love that new Alexa smell.
It's a
get lobster.
Alexa, take us to the nearest grocery store. Getting directions.
Alexa will get us there in no time. It's a Buick. Let's be real. Don't make me turn this Alexa around.
Oh my. It's painful.
The Buick Enclave with available Alexa built-in. Ask Alexa, tell me more about Buick SUVs.
You know Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Like how I customized this scarf. Check out this backpack I made for Marco. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This one's for you, oh my. Thank you for all that you've done.
This Mother's Day, receive a free bracelet with your purchase at Pandora Jewelry.
It's still the Eat Fresh Refresh, and now Subway's up in their Italian sandwich game. We're talking a new Italian-style capicola. It's savory, smoky, and spicy. Man, this is a triple threat of deli meat. Subway keeps refreshing and refreshing and refreshing. The Panthers battle the Stars. The Stallions take on the Bandits. Wow! The USFL tonight and tomorrow on FS1 and Fox.
We've saved our money, and now we get to spend it our way.
But we worry if we have enough to last.
For retirement planning, investment advice, and more, look for a CFP professional. CFP professionals can help you craft a complete financial plan that gives you confidence today and tomorrow. Find your CFP professional at letsmakeaplan.org.
Our Confident Forever plan is possible with a CFP professional.
My perfect day at Denny's. I'm trying to
What
be
then?
good, but then I see Uncle Charlie's fries. So I
Chicken parmesan. Get that.
across the table. Why do fries taste better when they're not yours? Open for sharing. Open for anything.
At Jameson, we like to do things differently. Smooth, triple distilled Irish whiskey, now with a twist of orange flavor. Now that's just showing off. Meet new Jameson Orange.
Back at Darlington, yeah, the track too tough to tame, and well, sometimes, frankly, the pit road is pretty challenging too.
You know, it's a shame, Vince. You run all these laps, not a scratch on your truck. Come to pit road, 35 miles an hour, tear the whole nose off of it. Not very easy for Christian Atkins to take care of it. Again, as I said earlier, I don't really think John Hunter Nemechek is to blame for that. That's just tight quarters on pit road, and Atkins pays the price for it.
He knew how important that track position was. And he knew he took off in front of Christian.
All right, here we go. Green flag is back in the air.
To start this final stage, that's John Hunter Nemechek on the inside in the white, Ross Chastain outside, fanning out behind them. Rhodes and Infinger in row 2.
Man, John Hunter wanted to cut up in front of Chastain. Ross said, "No way, buddy." Coming around the top.
Woo!
Off a 2 down the backstretch. How about Infinger making a challenge?
He caught John Hunter on the inside, lost his momentum. Now he's on the inside, losing his momentum.
Nemechek holds second, taking a peek for the lead. Tight down to turn 1. Oh, Nemechek and Chastain for the lead. Who's going to get it?
It's going to be Chastain with that run off the top.
Nobody's any more aggressive than Ross Chastain. He's not going to give up any ground.
Chastain with a couple of wins in the Cup Series.
Oh, big crash.
Haley Deegan involved. Chase Purdy, Tanner Gray, Austin.
That's a big one.
Heavy damage. To the 15 of Gray, and after starting the season with 3 strong results, it
Who has the best Cup and Xfinity scheme?
difficult the last 4 races, and how about that Chase Purdy hit?
Wow, that truck's torn up about as bad as I remember seeing one here in a while.
Looks like he got turned around, maybe got into the outside wall with the driver's side.
Yeah, that's the big one for sure.
Chase in there moving around, but the crews need to get that window net down and check on him. There's the damage to the dead-on tools truck.
Oh no.
Yeah, the window net is down now for Chase Purdy.
Oh no. It looks like they're.
Around in there.
He might be hurt.
The air hose off his helmet, doing that himself. That's a good sign.
Just worries you anytime you get turned around if that's exactly what happened and he hit the wall driver's side. It just.
I mean, he's moving around in there, but he's not out of the truck yet, which is concerning to me.
A lot of damage to her Bobby Allison throwback truck.
Oh, no, he's out. Okay, he's good. He's good. He just got the wind knocked out of him. You're fine. You're fine, bro.
That just tells you how hard that young man hit. Look, maybe knocked the breath out of him a bit, Phil.
For sure.
Dude, they scare the fuck out of me with shit like that. Oh my god.
Tough break for Purdy, and here's some radio from the 15 of Tanner Gray.
No, he's good. He just got the wind knocked out of him, you know.
That'll spin one around.
He's fine. He'll just, you know. He needed a second. That's all.
Many laps after the restart, so everybody was running together.
Purdy coming off a season best 13th at Bristol, and a couple of other top 15s this season.
He's had good speed, Vince, and just some issues. I think it gets better and better. See if we can see what went down here. You can see the Goodyear's rubbed off that left rear tire. See how dark that left rear tire is? And I think it just goes down, and
Austin Wayne Self had nowhere to go. Oh, Todd Bodine barely gets by.
Oh man, this is going to be a big hit for Purdy. Look at that.
Haley came along with nowhere to go as well in that one truck.
Look at the job that Timmy Hill does, knifing through
Jack
there.
Wood also. Jesse Little getting through there. Danny Bone.
Just a shame that these guys all come together and turn 4-0.
Oh man, yeah, that was a hard hit.
Purdy could do once hit.
Yeah, that's a hard ass hit,
There
man.
were some innocent bystanders collected in that one.
Certainly were.
Unfortunate for Haley Deegan as well, who hasn't caught many breaks this season.
Chris Wright in the 44 did a nice job of slipping through there. Not any major damage.
Deegan 20th and 29th here a year ago, and it's going to hurt her chances for a good finish. She had been running up inside the top 20.
Well, I think it destroyed that truck there for Chase Purdy.
Here's the contact. We heard about the 15 maybe getting his tire cut down right there, I think.
You see the letters on the Goodyear tire right now.
Yep.
And now they're gone.
Now they're gone.
And then the next lap ends up spinning.
Yeah, I think that caused a slow lead.
Yep.
It's good to see Tanner out. Going to take the mandatory ride to the care center.
Under caution, less than 50 to go at Darlington.
The Heat are losing. The Suns play, any minute. They start any minute now.
At Domino's, when you order carry-out online, we'll tip you $3 to use on your next order for being your own delivery driver. Because every great delivery driver deserves a tip.
What was that?
Domino's tip me $3. Only at Domino's.
I don't think I can do this. You said you wanted to feel the power of Cricket 5G. I thought you meant like live streaming. Oh, we're live streaming, all right. Boom. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Be ready for any arena in the all-new LX600.
You need the right marketer. Like one who can optimize this, balance that, launch these, and wrangle all of that. Well, LinkedIn has tons of those people, so you can hire the right one.
Get ready for 2 huge back-to-back nights of USFL action. First, tonight on FS1, Jeff Fisher's Michigan Panthers battle the Philadelphia Stars.
How about this?
Then tomorrow on Fox, standout QB J.R. Smith leads the Birmingham Stallions against the Tampa Bay Bandits. Real football for real fans. The USFL, tonight and tomorrow on FS1 and Fox.
We've got accessories for the everyday and ones that go much further. Accessories for your outdoor jam sesh and your inner child. Verizon has accessories just for you. And when you buy more, you save more, with up to 40% off products hand-picked for quality and performance. Accessories curated for you that make every day even better. Start shopping at verizon.com/products.
Helping families through difficult times has been my family's passion for over 100 years. I'm so proud to see my son and grandson continue serving Central New York families.
Providing funeral and cremation services, we will continue to work within your budget. We will create the perfect celebration of your loved one's life. I am honored to be the 5th generation of Puros, being taught to always go above and beyond families' expectations. Thomas J. Puro Jr. Funeral Home. We treat you like a member of our family.
Under caution for that multi-vehicle accident. You see there 45 to go. Everybody kind of set up.
Joel got 16.
At some point they're going to come, but this is too early, right?
I think so, yes. I think, ideally, I think you want about 20, 25 laps to go. Michael, what do you think?
I want to tell you what I think is that every lap that goes by, they're going to push and shove more and more, and we're going to see
more caution.
More
How bad is hail? I don't know.
When do we get those
What do you mean, hail?
valuable, much wanted needed tires?
I want them with 22 laps to go.
How you doing,
Nobody
Kenneth?
else getting no tires.
And I would crown you the winner here in Darlington, Phil, and that worked out for you.
Well, I've got my uniform on, Michael.
Drivers never change. You know, I mean, this is race 650 in the Truck Series, and I bet they would say the same thing in race 1.
Probably
Just as
so.
they're saying now in race 650. How about it, Josh Sims?
Yeah, we talk about.
Oh, you mean Haley?
Sports. How about Chris Showalter?
She just crashed.
Has been a crew member for all 600.
She's 21st right now. She was just involved in the crash, but I don't think she really got much damage.
16 wins. He's been a part of champions.
She's running 21st right now.
Earlier, and I asked him about this, and he just says, "Well, it just means that I'm old." But then Chandler
She not. You want the rest of this muffin?
This man should write a book because he has
She not.
stories
You want
for
it?
days. Stories you could tell on hair.
I don't want it
and
anymore.
off hair, guys.
Yeah, I'm guessing a lot of those stories you gotta wait till people die before you could tell.
I was talking to Chris down in the garage here and talking to him about 650 in a
Just
row.
eat
He
it,
said,
okay?
You know, 650 doesn't sound that bad, but when you say it's 27 years, that's a long time since 1995.
Don't you just love his commitment, though, and the fact that he's been
There you
here?
go.
There he is with a big smile.
Yeah, I love it.
Congratulations, Chris. That's quite the accomplishment.
And working with a driver now, Chandler Smith, who's 19 years old, by the way. Well, we've had a few stripes put on the walls.
That was a hard hit, though.
Darlington?
There's going to be a few more tonight, probably, and a lot more this weekend, too.
Yeah, this is just the beginning.
Xfinity race tomorrow. Adam Alexander along with Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano. And then on Sunday, Mike Joy, of course, Clint Boyer, and some special guests.
Cast of
Petty,
characters.
yeah,
Cast of
Richard
characters
Petty
there, yes.
Coming along.
That's going to be
Bobby Labonte will be here as well. Hey, first of 8 in a row. How about this lineup?
Michael talked earlier, Darlington, Kansas, Texas, Charlotte, basically all the same type racetracks, same type vehicles. Then we go to Worldwide Technology Raceway, which races like a short track, even though it's a mile and a quarter. And then how about a road course and a dirt track before we go to the concrete mile and a third or mile and a quarter of Nashville? Mile and a third, excuse me.
Now, I had a couple of crew chiefs say to me today how they felt like these first 2 races of the stretch were so important to kind of set the tone for this 8-week stretch. Boy, if the last thing you wanted was to tear up a bunch of equipment tonight, because this truck's going to have to go back into the rotation, maybe for one of those races at the end of the month.
And like I said in the opening, Vince, the action just gets more and more intense. And
That was the race, Ben, since you last watched. It's been pretty good. I've been enjoying it, so.
And we're still 43 laps from the
The restarts have been
Nice
crazy.
if these guys would just settle in, just play nice, some 20-30 laps, get a set of tires and see who wins. But I guarantee you that won't be the case.
And it's going to be right here, right up front, with Ross Chastain, the 41 on the outside, John Hunter, the 4 on the inside. These guys both desperately want this lead on this restart.
Well, and it seems like, I don't know if they've been the 2 best trucks, but they've certainly been 2 of the very best trucks. And I think those 2 or 3 behind them with Infinger and Hocevar and Crafton, probably the top 5 tonight. So it'll be interesting who's going to end up making it count. Parker Clearman, don't count him out. But remember, we still got a pit stop. You're going to come and get another set of tires. Can't make a mistake on pit road. Don't get caught up in a mess.
We've been eavesdropping on Matt Craftson's radio, and he's going to be a very aggressive driver. He's got some anger issues right now. We'll see if he can work those out.
We'd like to play it for you, but we can't.
It would consist of beep.
All right, green flag is back in the air. We have 42 laps to go.
42 to go here at Darlington.
See Ross hanging tough on the outside. Nemechek did a nice job of getting a good angle up off that corner using the apron. Actually has a little bit of momentum. Slides ahead of Chastain.
Nemechek to the lead. Chastain taking a look back underneath.
Going for the crossover move. Pulls to the inside of the 4-track. Can he hold it through turn 1?
So Nemechek pulled
Ooh.
it on this door. Ross is going to get loose.
Ooh! Woo-hoo!
Full advantage. Infinger right there in third. Can he take advantage of Chastain losing some momentum?
That was another one of those wow moments. It looked like Chastain was going to take out John Hunter when they went into turn 1.
John Hunter right up next to the wall. A little bit more grip up there right now, it looks like.
Going 88, or about 7. Look at this mess. Chandler Smith on the inside of Stuart Friesen as they race for turn 1.
Just outside the top 10.
Kligerman, 75, won stage 1 tonight. Getting past Ben Rhodes, that's for 7th.
Right behind them, Ryan Priest and that Beautiful number 17 truck. Going very low in turn 4.
Ooh, Jesus Christ! Y'all try to kill each other?
Into the wall and made it work. Wonder how much damage it did to the left front of Himes' truck. It looks pretty significant.
You can see it right there. The letters are gone from the Goodyear, as well as that left front fender wrinkled up.
Corey Heim in that 51, making just his third start of the season, 19 years old. His most recent start came in Atlanta back in March. He won.
He's been impressive. He was impressive here a year ago. Put himself in a position to win, and then wound up crashed. Doesn't look like he's going to lose a tire out of that contact, but certainly hurt the performance of that truck a bit with that left front fender bashed in.
Yeah, the nice thing about that, from the top center of the tire around to the front, that's a composite piece. No sharp edges there, so that's what makes that nice. Hopefully, it won't cut that tire down.
Mike, you mentioned that Heim was up front here last year and ended up getting wrecked late. That was on a restart. He and his teammate John Hunter Nemechek were side by side on that restart and ended up getting wrecked. And it's just another indicator that you never know what's going to happen here at Darlington, and the racing is so tight. One little slip can cause a mishap, whether you're running 10th, 20th, or 1st and 2nd, as we saw last year.
Pick up that visor cam that Chandler's still squaring on his helmet. Show you how rough it is as he gets down into turn 3. Now, Patty just wants to get that gas down and go, but how difficult it is to get hooked up here at Darlington.
Chandler Smith ran the Xfinity Series race last week at Dover during the Camping World Truck Series off week. Working our way toward money time at Darlington.
You know that TikTok account that says bot ass needs to be arrested? No, I've never seen that.
Raising expectations. That comes with determination, pushing ourselves further, and knowing that recognition isn't given, it's earned. Ram, J.D. Power's #1 brand at new vehicle quality. No wonder more people are switching to Ram than ever before.
Get 0% financing plus 1,000 bonus cash for competitive vehicle owners on the 2022 Ram 1500, in addition to other offers.
Joint pain was keeping me from the moments I treasure most, but not anymore. Blue Emu gave me these special moments back. It's the powerful relief my joints need.
Blue Emu. It works fast and you won't stink.
Your team is on a streak. A losing one.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. An Indeed resume gets right to work for you, so you can find that better fit fast.
Can you think of a time things didn't go as you planned?
How much time do we have?
Welcome to the All-Star State, where Texas meets NASCAR for 3 days of racing.
Racing in Texas.
Camping? Yep. Blake Shelton? Yep. NASCAR's All-Stars duking it out on the track for $1 million. Oh, that's a big yelp.
This is the All-Star race.
Get your tickets now at TexasMotorspeedway.com.
Green flag racing at Darlington.
At a Darlington throwback race, Memory Lane has no speed limit. Over the years, this track's given plenty of cars a custom paint job, courtesy of the Darlington Stripe.
It's gonna get dicey. Oh, wow.
Hey, they don't call it the track too tough to tame for nothing.
Oh, it's a lot.
They only do that for something. The Goodyear 400 at Darlington, Sunday at 3:30 on FS1.
In NASCAR, the journey begins with one simple start. Turn, bump, win, and celebration. I am the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. I am NASCAR.
Back at Darlington Raceway, race number 7 of the season, Camping World Truck Series.
I'm breathing fairly normal right now, Vince. It seems to settle down, and here we go.
Oh.
Caution is out.
Caution's out for the 51.
The 51 of Corey Heim. We saw some contact with him earlier and thought maybe the tire was going to go down. Didn't see it go down.
You got organic Cheez-Its?
An issue here is he
That sounds terrible.
I think he got into the wall, didn't he, Mike?
Well, I think that probably is a result of the squeeze into the wall that he had on that move. So probably just had a enough of a rub on that right front to finally go down, and that put him into the wall in a major way.
So 30 to go. I gotta believe people are coming to pit road now, right? I mean, you've got one set of tires. You come get them now,
and you want to have the best pit stop of your team's history, and you want to make sure as a driver you've got to do your job. You've got to get all you can on pit road. There's the tire just slowly, finally flat. Priest slips by. He was running the top 10 despite the problem.
He was running 7th, I think, when that happened.
But this is not going to end well. Yeah. Stuart Friesen slips by.
tough break for the 51 of Heim. And I would expect we're going to see everybody come down pit road and get that last set of tires available to them. And here they come. It's a parade.
This is the money stop, as they say.
Josh Sims.
And Matt Crafton in the 88 has been happy with his truck up to 4th place. They made some early big adjustments. It's been working out with them. They're coming in to get fresh tires and some fuel to give them one last push. Jamie?
John Hunter Nemechek says he needs a little bit of help with turn, but overall pretty good. You see that chassis adjustment right there on 4 tires. The 41 of Ross Chastain way too loose that entire run. And the 23 Grant
Now, if he'd been arrested, this wouldn't have happened. Valtteri
Chassis adjustment on the 41.
And
a little slow on the 23, it looked like, on their stop.
I didn't think they had time for all that.
The concept of professionalism shouldn't exist, and everybody needs to stop talking about it in terms of race car driving. The concept of
2 tires,
that they turned a
remember he lost his track position. He was running about
they turned a football stadium's parking lot into a racetrack.
See how that works
so I
out.
suppose that instead of getting a new build stadium, they should just turn that whole area by the
Your
current
mission,
stadium.
stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once
Haley made a public service announcement 2 weeks ago on YouTube of death threats by her boyfriend and her. He was on her property, numerous threats per day. Yeah, I saw that, and it honestly, it's fucked up. It bothers the hell out of me to know that such nice people get harassed like that, and it's fucked. It really is. It's sad. It's scary. And apparently the dude just thought she was being abused or some shit. Like,
Heart attack, stroke, and tears in the
I don't know,
stomach
man.
or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Talk to your rheumatologist about Rinvoq relief.
he says he has a space giraffe radar.
Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Rinvoq.
Make way for the first ever Chevy Silverado CR2. With Multimatic shocks, rugged 33-inch tires, and front and rear electronic locking differentials.
Dude, this is awesome, but we should get back to work.
Is good? Perfect. If you're going to work remote, work remote. Find new workspaces. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
The fact that this Reese's ad showed up at this exact moment proves that your devices are listening to your stomach.
Like 10 egg McMuffin sandwich things.
Night or the next morning, we're in loyal. Every order earns points redeemable for free McDonald's. You order with the McDonald's app.
I'm 53, but in my mind, I'm still 35. That's why I take OsteoBiflex, to keep me moving the way I was made to. It nourishes and strengthens my joints for the long term.
OsteoBiflex, available at your local retailer and club.
Pain used to keep me from what I love most. Not anymore. Blue Emu gave me my horsepower back. It's the powerful relief my joints need.
Blue Emu, it works fast and you won't stink.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Back at Darlington, you see 27 to go. Under caution. Good look at the 19 of Derek Kraus.
Talked to Bill McAnally, the owner of that car. That's his late model on the right. He said 32 years with Napa. Got Napa on his late model. On the late model on the right. This is a throwback to that car.
How about Blaine Perkins in the 9? That's good looking.
Yeah, that's Doug George. That was early on in the truck series back in the 90s. I told Doug in the garage area that I used to sneak in when I was younger to watch him race that paint scheme.
Doug is the crew chief for Blaine Perkins.
That was a surprise to him, too, and really meant a lot to him.
Our Blue race summary.
All right, y'all. We're going back green here. When we take the green flag, we'll have 26 laps to go. Christian Eckes is leading, followed by Grant Enfinger and John Nemechek.
For Eckes, lead truck on
Green flag is back in the air. We are back racing from Darlington.
Grant Enfinger in that yellow truck is going to try to take advantage of that. Got a good push down into turn 1 from Hosefar behind him. Oh, but he can't clear Eckes.
Nemechek and Hosefar in row 2 battling side by side. Eckes trying to hold off Enfinger up front.
Remember, he has old left side tires, but at least they're up to air pressure.
But look at that run by Enfinger off.
It's going to be hard to fight off these 4 tires, though.
Oh, man, Enfinger's in a real bind down on the bottom with that stream of trucks going high.
Eckes still out front. Are you surprised with all that damage he's got on the front end and just 2 tires he's been able to...
Ooh.
Wow. How about that save?
He heard it. We heard it from his onboard with a tire squealing.
Unbelievable. Wow.
You better not show up at the track, I'm sure. I'm sure the crews of the crews of the other drivers would have her back. They would beat his ass. Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. Like, that guy is not able to go anywhere near a racetrack. I mean, they have security measures that are now bigger to protect her, and that dude's not coming anywhere near a racetrack. That's not even a concern at this point.
Ross Chastain just as sideways behind him in the 41 truck.
And now the 9 of Blaine Perkins on the front stretch.
Oh, caution's out. Hard hit.
And the caution with 23 to go.
That truck looked so good a minute ago when we were throwing back to Doug George.
Running 18th when it happened.
This is just the way these truck races at a place like this, maybe I should say everywhere, they're just so aggressive as the laps wind down. No give at all take. And a lot of times you see a couple, 3 cautions in the last 10, 15 laps. Oh, another truck involved.
Tate Fogelman in the 30. Also here along the front stretch just before the start-finish line. Blaine Perkins, just a handful of Camping World Truck Series starts. We just talked about his throwback scheme with Doug George. Perkins, 22 years old from California. That's him in the yellow, very top of your screen to the right. Bam!
Just trying to move up the track, and it was occupied by Tate Fogelman. Wasn't clear on the outside and caused both those trucks to hit the wall. Sometimes you try to self-clear your truck, and don't know if that's the case here because there just wasn't room. Maybe got a little bit loose on the way up off.
Could have. And had to chase his truck up the hill to make contact. And we saw the give in the safety barrier because he hit it at a pretty acute angle.
Wasn't that cute?
Acute.
Perkins out of the truck and Tate Fogelman out as well. Both being put on the hook.
Now we got to scoop these babies up, get them back to the garage area, and go at it again.
John Hunter said, I didn't need that caution. I had me a little bit of a gap.
Let's go back to this save that Grant Enfinger made here in the 23.
Well, we've seen this all night long, Vince, how difficult it is to run 2 wide off turn 2. And Grant just gets his right front into John Hunter a bit, and then Parker Kligerman does a masterful job of not just finishing off Grant Enfinger. Let's get inside this truck and ride along and watch and listen. Did you see how much he had to turn the steering wheel? And did you see how before the truck was even straightened up, he was already turning it back the other way, making sure he didn't overcorrect? Masterful job.
He had to turn it all the way to the lock, and that's when you cross your arms, and your arms cross and touch, that's lock to lock. And he had to do that to save that truck.
Wow. And I want to say again that Parker Kligerman, he could have just wiped him right out. He was sideways, he was right there, but he was able to stay off of Enfinger somehow. Both those guys still able to contend for this win.
Carson Hocevar currently sits second.
He's going to take the top. He's on 2. He's slow. It's easy. We're at the 4. You really do that behind him. Yeah, I'd like to play with the 98 back there. If he wasn't there, I'd be a little more cautious about it, but I like your play there. Yes, sir.
I like when the driver has input on what he wants to do. You know, a lot of times the spotter will say, what I see is you need to go lower, you want to go high, and that was a good interaction between spotter and the driver to find out exactly what Carson was thinking. And what he's thinking is that he's in a position to win a race again, and that's been impressive all year long. And really rallied and come to the plate. There's the spotters well above the speedway, able to really help their drivers make decisions along the way.
Mike Steele, the spotter for Hocevar, the 42. 20 to go. Under caution, John Hunter Nemechek and Carson Hocevar will battle for the lead on the restart.
You ready for it? Here we go. 40's OG, spitting mad truth and sick kicks. It's Skip Drip Bayless. I am a living legend. He came to play Mr. Game Day. Shannon Shay Sharp. Get off my property. Toe-to-toe in a sports debate game. In a showdown for the GOATKO. It's legal on this show. To see who's the greatest debater of all time. Judgment Day is coming. Always right, never wrong, undisputed. 2 players, 1 team. Boy, you have blossomed into something special right now. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. I know what my roots are. My roots are defensive line pressure. I still got 1 sack left in me. If you are what you eat, then you are who you eat. That's a one-piece spicy right there, boy. I'm not playing when I talk about the game. I love your fire takes when you just drop the mic. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, I'm going to change your world. That's a shot. Let's go. I love to root for great. Right. I want to watch history. Yes. You want to root for the underdog. Good luck with that. In sports, people hate what they fear. They hate the Cowboys. They hate LeBron. I've got a lot of haters. Spoiler alert. We know that, obviously. I'm controversial when I don't even mean to be. It doesn't matter how many times I'm right. You'll still argue with me. This is The Herd.
Domino's, you have a million chances for something to go wrong. You have 1 chance for everything to work.
No way.
One wrong move, and the whole thing is gone. Are you ready? This is so stressful.
Domino Masters, hosted by Eric Stonestreet.
Holy cow, that was awesome!
Watch anytime on these platforms.
Back at Darlington, the Net on Tools 200.
We don't need a bunch of tools.
To repair some of the damage on these trucks. We've had plenty of it tonight. John Hunter Nemechek and Carson Hocevar kept theirs clean, and that's why they're at the front.
But there's been a lot of others that haven't been. Look at that, 4 wide at Darlington, and we didn't say cautions. Or are you okay?
Parker Kligerman won stage 1, his first career stage win. Carson Hocevar got his first career stage win in stage 2.
Oh, and look at this. Christian Eckes just rolling down pit road
He and John Hunter make contact, heavy damage to X's truck on pit road. Guess where he's running now? Third. There's a big one. You see the contact. Chase Bergen, the 61, gets the worst of it, as well as the 15 of Tanner Gray. And what an amazing save by Grant Enfinger. And look, the 41 of Ross Chastain just as sideways after some contact from the 38 of Zane Smith. And here's the most recent caution there with Wayne Perkins and Tate Kogelman getting together. We're going to be inside 20 laps to go. Right now, 18 to go. We're going to get the green a couple laps. It's going to be a scramble to the checkered flag.
It has been an exciting race. Of course, the restarts always bring chaos, but particularly on a track like Darlington, it's so narrow.
Are we going green the rest of the way? No.
Not a
We got
chance.
one more in us.
Radio from Eckes in the 98.
I told Hirschman you were way nicer to them in the Ford than I would have been right there. I'm not trying to get wrecked again. Right. There's a reason I spotted you race.
Maybe a mature move by Eckes.
Well, he realizes that he's at a little bit of a disadvantage tire-wise, although I think this caution will help that situation a little bit because it'll give those other guys a complete cycle on all four of those tires, all four of their tires.
The trucks that were involved in that accident, the 9 and the 30, have been put on the hook and taken back to the garage area.
You need to go back green
A lot
already.
of fluid put down along the front stretch, way down near the wall, not where you'd be racing, but still you got to clean it up. So NASCAR has, as you see, gone to work down along that inside wall. Well, if we do go green from here, who you like?
Well, we talked about, Vince, when practice ended, that John Hunter Nemechek was going to win this race. Yeah, he was the best. So now he's in a position to be so aggressive in that 42 truck. He was nearly in tears after losing Bristol. So close to the victory, just felt like got out raced in that race by Ben Rhodes. And that's hard to take for a racer to say that. And now he's in a position again to go grab a victory. But what about this rebound here? You got to give it up for this team. Making repairs, putting, having a strategy call that's put Christian Eckes in a position to hit for the win as well. But, I mean, the short answer, Vince, is John Hunter Nemechek, but it took me a long time.
I thought you were going to say the short answer is you have no idea. Hey, it's 10 o'clock here in the East, and if you tuned into FS1 looking for USFL action between the Stars and the Panthers, well, stay tuned. Kickoff not scheduled until 10:20 Eastern, but we'll get you there as soon as we get finished up here at Darlington. Down to Josh Sims on the 98 of Eckes and that damaged machine.
Yeah, they're battling right now. His crew chief told him, I know you have those old left tires, but keep doing what you're doing. You're putting yourself in a good position. He told him, you have better long speed than anybody else out there, so just keep battling and see if you can bring this thing home. Jamie?
And John Hunter Nemechek in the lead right now has now led more laps than anybody else tonight. Really quiet on the radio. And he said earlier, you know, we finished second here, runner-up last year. He said, we are hungry. We haven't won yet this year. And he said, we've got some unfinished business. I would say he's going to be a little bit aggressive defending this lead right now.
You know, that's a great point, Jamie. And not only was he second here in the fall, he led the most laps in the spring race. And ended up, what, 8th because they got that accident there on the restart. So he felt like he should have won both these races last year, didn't get either one of them. So you can be sure, as Jamie said, he's got his sights set on this one.
And he's been aggressive.
Isn't my friend funny?
He's been aggressive.
Who's your friend?
Squeezing
I don't know your friend. Oh, that guy? Yeah, he's funny.
Zone, no surprise.
I didn't know that was your friend.
Nemechek went to the outside. Certainly the preferred lane. Oh, that's a penalty for Majeski as he ran right over the top of it.
The thing snuck right up on him, didn't it? I don't know how.
Hey, by the way, we've talked about earlier in the day, we talked about some of the drivers that need to have good races today for one reason or another, and how challenging it is coming to Darlington, needing a good one. You know, Enfinger was outside the cut line. Crafton he's on the bubble and hadn't had a top 5. Ankrum, Haley Deegan situation. 3 of those 4 are in the top 10. as we get ready for this restart, Haley Deegan being the lone exception.
Yeah, we talked a lot about Grant Enfinger and Matt Craft and their speed, but Tyler Ankram's just been steady and consistent. He's charged his way up inside the top 10 here late in the going. So great job by that young man as well.
Deegan back in 25th, but again, really no fault of her own. Caught up as an innocent bystander. Here's Majeski, you see. You can't run over the box.
Right through the middle of him, too. What are we going to do with him, Phil? We're going to put him at the back right now.
Yes, you are. That's the penalty.
Here we
ready to come green, and when we take the green, there will be 14 laps to go. John Hunter Nemechek on the outside, Carson Hocevar on the inside.
All right. Green flag is back in the air. We are back racing from Darlington. 14 laps to go.
Will there be another caution and bring another restart? Nemechek to the point. Now that he's out front, can he set sail? Battle for second between Eckes and Hocevar.
Boy, the outside really had an advantage on that restart.
Man, and Carson Hocevar did such a good job down on the bottom of that 98 truck. Not getting sideways, and now he's in second spot. Can he go run down John Hunter Nemechek?
I mean, I don't think it's much.
Ross Chastain with a nice pass. Or got beside Eckes and takes that spot away.
Well, with Eckes and Hocevar side by side, that really allowed John Hunter to get out and gap those other trucks, namely Hocevar, who's now running second, and Eckes is slipping back. But remember, John Hunter won the pole by over 4/10 earlier today.
There's a 66 bouncing by Majeski. We saw him obviously run over the choose box.
And he was not penalized because he's running inside the top 10.
Yeah, that's confusing to say the least.
Definitely missed, because that is for sure a penalty.
I mean, I could have called that one. And there he goes after his teammate, Crafton.
And Crafton needs
When Val, are you currently watching the race?
on those older left side tires to get away from the 66.
All three Sport trucks right there, the 98, the 88, and the 66. Crafton looking at Eckes for
Crafton will have to be careful if he gets his momentum slowed. He'll lose that spot to Majeski.
Watch for a big dive to the bottom here for the 88. There it goes. All the way down off the racetrack.
Yes? All right, that's good.
Gotta be careful, though, not
John
to
Nemechek has been pretty much dominant, along with Ross Chastain, but
Camping World 10 to go. 10 laps remaining at Darlington.
10 laps to go. John Hunter Nemechek has the lead.
Back at 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Carson Hocevar is running second. Carson Hocevar is a second and almost a half back
Such great
from
racing
the
here in
lead.
Truck Series.
Yeah, Ross Chastain's running third.
Makes the move under the 16 of Ankrum.
Wow, what a run from that 17, huh?
He gets a couple of them in one corner.
Ankrum's going to try to dispose of the 98 of Eckes.
Smith, 8th. Didn't bring their top pace here tonight, and didn't really expect, I don't think, that they were going to be as good tonight maybe as they've been at some other races, but it has still been a salvageable night to say the least for Zane Smith inside the top 10. They're going to walk away with this one pretty pleased with their result.
There's a buddy Tom O'Don right in the middle of a mix here. Matt Benedetto, the 25, just got around Todd.
Matt's done a nice job rebounding. They had
He was 2 laps.
Matt Benedetto's running 16th right now.
Made his way back into contention. There goes that beautiful Sterling Marlin tribute truck.
Now the Benedetto running 15th, now 14th.
Oh, he's making passes, but still, it's
Challenge down on the inside. There's Bodine right behind him in the 62, the blue and yellow. Camping World machine.
Todd's doing us proud, isn't he? Our colleagues running right there in the right outside the top 15, doing a great job in that 62 Camping World truck.
But racing with one of our winners from this year, Chandler Smith.
There's Stuart Friesen sliding high as Matt D goes to the bottom and grabs another spot. Sterling Marlin setting it home with Tennessee. I guess with Coors Light smiling at the job that 25 is doing right now.
Friesen 14th. little bit surprised. I thought maybe we'd see a better, stronger run from the 52 tonight.
He had a third-place run here last year.
Yeah, he and Bodine running together as
John Hunter Nemechek is leading the race. Oh shit, Ben Rhodes. Ben Rhodes has trouble, and that'll bring out the caution.
It does.
6 to go.
Jesus Christ, fuck you, Ben Rhodes. Bitch.
Boy, that's not what John Hunter Nemechek wanted to see.
But maybe this will give Ross the chance to win. I hope that's what I'm hoping for. Thank you, Ben. Fuck you, bitch.
Instead, he's going to have to outduel Hocevar on a restart. Hocevar's pit box and the nervousness that, as a parent, you've been in that position a time or two, and probably will be in that position tomorrow when Stefan is running.
Ben couldn't win,
Series race.
so spun himself.
Ring in those hands.
Yeah.
Just wanted to do their best.
And he did a great job in qualifying earlier today, and it's so cool to see Stefan out there in the Xfinity Series. In the
It's like some people, they don't get what they want, so they killed themselves.
Of Ural ski.
Ben didn't get what he wanted, so he spun himself.
Able to win Talladega with that paint scheme.
Bill,
That's so fucked up. Why do I even joke about this shit? Like, what the actual fuck is wrong with me? Like, I need to take some serious fucking time to reconsider what I'm actually doing on this fucking planet. I'm a fucking disgrace.
Stay tuned, folks. If you're looking for the Philadelphia Stars and the Michigan Panthers, that's coming up as soon as we get done here tonight.
You love trucks, but most are snooze fests. I think this race has been pretty fun.
Not scheduled until 10:20 tonight, but if you want to jump over to FS2, you can see the pregame as they get closer to kick, and of course we'll get you there as soon as we're finished here tonight at Darlington. And
Big crowd of folks rolling into Darlington, getting ready for this throwback weekend, enjoying the truckers tonight, Xfinity tomorrow. Our broadcast booth is just above the grandstands, and a lot of people down there having a big time, cheering for their favorite driver and just enjoying NASCAR on a Friday night.
love this racetrack and the history and the tradition. And when you come to Darlington, you're going to get a little bit of this too. Or sometimes you're going to get a lot of it.
It's Matt DiBenedetto. Cut a tire down.
Blew a tire before they got to the turn.
Yeah, was it the left rear?
You're back. What's up, Colt? How you doing?
Comes from contact previously.
We have 4 laps to go. I think we're going to go into overtime. Not sure. Maybe it'll just be like a 2 lap to go restart. But yeah, Ben Rhodes just wrecked, which makes me happy because fuck Ben Rhodes.
From Matt DiBenedetto prior to that left rear tire going down. See, the letter's still on the tire.
That's what the twists and turns of the Camping World Truck Series bring us, because that's a guy that we've got penciled in for one of the championship favorites, and tonight just hasn't been what we expected. Issues throughout. Chandler Smith, do we want some tires?
Yeah, he wants some.
Well, we got one for sure out. Here comes another one.
You got food? I got weed.
Yes, I don't think they had
I got weed, bro.
But they're cold and probably less laps on them than what the tires they're taking off.
And that's like what they put on early stage 2 on that pit stop.
Yes, that was where we stopped
They
after
came
about
to
10 laps.
pit road 10 laps into the race,
Yeah.
so that might have been
the initial
the initial lap.
set of tires that he qualified on.
Yep.
Started the race on.
Unfortunately for that team, there's 24 trucks on the lead lap, and he's only going to have a couple of laps. So I don't know.
You got chicken parmesan cooking?
That strategy will pay off.
Got some radio from Hocevar, who will restart up front.
Carson Hocevar restarting second.
I think about 3 can drive underneath them at 3, try to slide it that way. Kind of my plan. I need to set them up for 3 or 4. I can't beat them 1 and 2.
Well, that's been proven. The bottom is really at a disadvantage off turn 2. There's a lot of momentum. I'd like to see him try to squeeze up behind John Hunter through 1 and 2, and then make the dive bomb like they're talking about down in 3. We'll see if that works out.
Well, how about restarting on the outside behind him?
That's an option as well. Maybe that's what they're talking about. That would pull Ross Chastain up on the front row. I don't think I want that.
I wouldn't want to do that. Even though he's my teammate, I don't think I would want someone as aggressive as Ross starting on the front row.
Still got another lap to go before we even get the one to go. So still some sorting and strategery that can be played from some of these teams on where they go to restart.
Am I going to be live tomorrow? Unfortunately, I won't because I work tomorrow. But I will be live for Sunday's race. Usually I don't work Sundays because of NASCAR, but my boss asked if I can come in this week. I told her I'd come in till 3. So I'll be working till 3 tomorrow, or on Sunday, and then I'll be live at like 3:15 for the Cup race.
Somehow find a way to win this thing. Look at these, man, the Cup Series.
He just gets everybody out of the way when it's time to win, doesn't he? That was an awesome last lap down in Austin, Texas, and a great victory for Ross Chastain. How about Talladega? He never did a thing. All he did was hold the steering wheel straight, and everybody got out of his way. Well, they saw what happened at Coda, right? So they just got out of his way. You better move over.
This has been a storybook season for Trackhouse Racing, hasn't it?
Coming to the choose this time by.
Now you're not supposed to run over the choose box.
I bet Majeski doesn't do it again.
He got away with one.
I guess that's right. John Hunter Nemechek's not going to get near the choose box. He's going to get right behind that pace car and stay up on the high side. What's Hocevar do?
He's got to go inside.
You're right, he did. That gives John Hunter.
Ooh, Klickerman stays to the outside, gives up a row,
and then brings Grant Enfinger to his inside.
So Chastain going to start behind Nemechek with Kligerman. So we'll see if that top.
We should meet IRL. I'd be down.
Some challenge to the leader, Nemechek. How about the insight to that 42, Jamie?
It's maybe a little teammate help going on here. Carson Hocevar said, okay, I'll go to the inside. They said, if you cannot clear the 4, Ross Chastain will let you back up in front of him.
I'm gonna watch that and note it. If Ross Chastain lets anyone do anything ever, I would be surprised if that's the case. But
maybe they think that that's the best way for them to get the win is for Hocevar to be in that position to chase John Hunter down to turn 3.
As you saw there on the graphic, this is officially NASCAR overtime. So they'll take the
Do you live by yourself? No.
And if they come around and
this is my dad's house. I live with my stepmom and my 2 sisters. And then my stepsister lives here like sometimes.
We re-rack them and do it again.
NASCAR overtime. That just sounds exciting.
It is exciting. And it's especially exciting when it's at Darlington.
Alright, green flag is back in the air. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. What the fuck, Ross?
Big problem. Meanwhile, Hocevar chasing John Hunter. Enfinger is there. The top 3.
What the fuck, Ross?
Hocevar trying to slide him. Dive to the bottom. He's not going to do it this time.
Quite close enough. Nemechek right up along the wall.
That was a great corner by John.
White flag is in the air. 1 lap to go.
Hocevar keeps pace.
Can Hocevar make a run at Nemechek as they come off turn 2? We heard Hocevar say he'd have to do it down at 3 and 4, but he's not close enough at this point.
Lost too much ground there in 1 and 2, Vince.
And it looks like John Hunter Nemechek is going to win at Darlington Raceway. John Hunter Nemechek wins it. Ross Chastain finished back at 25th.
12th career win for Nemechek, and for the 2nd race in a row, Hocevar is the runner-up.
See if we can figure out what happens to Ross Chastain on the outside here.
2nd truck outside lane.
Yeah, man, I'm pissed.
Did he miss a gear, Michael? Did he was spinning the tires, and did he try to grab a gear and miss it?
Yeah, but if he did, you'd think he'd get back up to speed. So maybe he broke the transmission going from 2nd to 3rd gear.
But hey, I'm happy for John Hunter Nemechek.
We
kind of talked about Ben 15 minutes into practice that this afternoon, excuse me, this was your favorite. This was the guy you had to beat, and nobody was able to do so.
The last 4 races for Nemechek, second, fourth, third, first.
Even though he hadn't won, we weren't worried about him.
What did Haley Deegan get? Haley got 29th, 12 laps down.
First win of the season for John Hunter Nemechek. He was so good last year, won 5 times, but maybe peaked early in the season, weren't their best down the stretch, and did not win the championship. And it was a huge disappointment to this team.
Ross gives it away.
Off to a little bit slower start, but they are hitting their stride for sure right now as Nemechek gets his first win of the season, and it's disappointment again for Carson Hocevar. Second win at Darlington for Nemechek. Check that. Jamie with the winner.
Well, John Hunter Nemechek, he led over 100 laps between the 2 races here last year, came up 1 spot short in the fall, and today said, I've got unfinished business here at Darlington. Well, John Hunter, tonight was the night you got your victory here at Darlington. What was the difference maker this time around?
No, Sean's great. He won both of them last year. Just huge shout out to all of the guys that work on this number 4 KBM Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. Just Mobile One, Pipe Barker, Fire Alarm Services, Rom Pro Equipment, Berry Sports. Everyone that puts their heart and soul into.
Yo, what the fuck?
It's huge. So
Somebody just threw something at John Hunter Nemechek's truck.
Thank you to the fans. Heck yeah. Awesome crowd. I thought we gave it away early.
Awesome crowd, but they just threw a fucking bottle at your car.
It's cool. Aspen, I think, is sleeping, so hopefully Taylor gets her up and brings her to Victory Lane so we can celebrate. But learned a lot tonight. Finally was able to bring home the first win of the year. It's been a little bit coming after the start of the year.
Dude.
So, I'm just thankful for the opportunity, Kyle, Toyota TRD, for putting me in this. And let's go celebrate.
All right, it's a heck of a burnout. John Hunter Nemechek wins at Darlington.
Impressive indeed. Thank you, Jamie. How about Hocevar second, Infinger third, Majeski fourth, Crafton rounding out the top 5, and a tip of the cap to our colleague Todd Bodine, finished 10th tonight.
Top 10 for Todd. Great run.
For Jamie Little and Josh Sims, Michael Waltrip, Phil Parsons, I'm Vince Welch. Congratulations to John Hunter Nemechek, the winner at Darlington. USFL right now.
Little League QB back in the day. What do you expect from Coach Andrus tonight?
Well, he threw the ball back then. He's still throwing it now. So
all right, y'all. I'm
gonna
end the stream. I'm not watching the Suns on stream. I'll probably watch them off stream because I'm ending the stream because I'm tired. But yeah, guys, I want to thank everybody for watching. And